Okay. Pin 1440p, 2160p, 45-second delay at. Okay. I wish I could filter out some more of these. All these purple lines are like localization. They're just info lines that I don't give a shit about. I wish I could filter them out a little bit easier. Oh man, SK Toolbox. Yeah. Right, okay. Now, trust me, we got it. We got some waiting to do here. We should have probably just done this and then um one, two, fuck. 4, 5. Okay. We should have probably just started this and then did the set and did the bathroom break and everything. Because we just got to sit here. And once we get to the title screen, it's not even over yet. We still have to load HD textures. The thing is, I was just trying out a bunch of different mods and whole bunch of stuff, man. Whole bunch of stuff. Good stuff. Real good stuff, I think. I'd like to enable a few more things here and there. They're minor mods. Hopefully they don't eat through too much CPU. We've started to get to the point where we're about to get to the actual game to pop up. Yeah, loading, please wait. And then we're going to get more loading here. We're going to see in the bottom right-hand corner, it's going to say loading HD textures. And that takes a moment as well. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was just doing some testing on mods and stuff. Performance. Like I said, I wanted to build out I wanted to build stuff out. Like we talked about this last. Not that anyone gives a shit. Not that this is important. Not that this is the content on this channel normally. But we had shown off the last thing that I had built, and I found a new cool mod. So I found a new cool mod that adjusts the generation of the terrain, and it's called Valheim, and it's in beta, and it's super fucking cool. Because the worlds it generates are, so far, as I've sort of rolled a few seeds and hunted around and looked at things, it's very interesting to have everything but Mistlands on the starting continent. It's a much bigger continent. It's got much more variation in biomes. You could go, you could see swamp and black forest very close to start. Well, pretty close to start. It's not like you can see them from the starting spot, but all right, we're ready to go here, folks. Let me turn the music up. I always turn it down. I think we go 90. Okay, we could probably turn it down a little bit more. Maybe 70. Wow, that's actually still pretty loud. All right, so it's just that I know that I'm loud, so let's just start this up. Yeah, and so I was kind of looking around for some worlds and stuff, and I found this world, and I was like, man, I could build some bridges. Ever since I started dabbling with stone, last time we played, I had this self-imposed rule that I really wasn't allowed to build with stone, and I started to build with stone a little bit in the previous seed that I was showing off just for the hell of it on stream. And then when I started building here, I'm like, you know what? I can build these bridges out, build with stone, build some stuff. Dude, stone is a lot of fun to build with. And then I started building with some other shit as well. These are not amazing advanced builds by any means, but they're way better and bigger than anything I've done in the past. So it was a lot of fun to build this stuff out. I will say that things are being built organically in a way, so it's not like I'm planning anything. Again, we're not playing on the seed. That's kind of the problem. It's a huge waste of time, no matter how you look at it. It's a huge waste of time, and well, normally this screen doesn't take so long to load in. Okay. Man, we are chugging through the VRAM, man. All right. How do we have new build piece? Oh, because I just loaded another thing. That's right. We've got dev commands, pod ghost, far interact, 20, debug mode. Yeah, I was hoping this wasn't going to cause me problems. So we've got quite the build going on here. Shit is kind of getting out of control. Let's get all these learned pieces out of the way here first. Yeah, we can't. You can barely see this. I have to turn this off, but you can kind of see the frame rate just looking out in the distance at the build. You can see that CPU, second row, third column over. It's under system RAM, but it's really the CPU. It's really the third core on the CPU. It says 80, high 70s, low 80s in there. And we're like running out of CPU at this point. We're running out of CPU, and we might be running out of VRAM as well, because the VRAM, you can't see it. I don't know why we don't have a better zoom down there, but you can't see it. We're at 23.5 gigs of VRAM, and we only have 24, so we're pretty much maxed at this point. I do wish that these things were done. We can check out. Yeah, a whole bunch of new stuff. This is a little bugged at first. There's something weird about this. This mod, it sort of pre-categorizes stuff, and it's totally wrong. Like, this is the elevator category. There's not an elevator in here. The elevators are currently under doors for some reason. At least some of the elevators are. I don't know why. It fixes itself eventually, but I don't know what it's doing. Man, all these fucking trinkets. I got a new toy. I wish Torstal was here. So let's do this. Let's spawn Greyling, 6 of them. Let's spawn 6 Greylings. So we're gonna spawn 6 Greylings, and they're just gonna kind of wander around. They can't see me. Let's go into here. Let's go MK. Okay, just kidding. Oh, MK. I'm gonna drop down a turret. This thing searches. You ever seen Aliens? You ever seen Aliens? This thing, I'm gonna plop this down and just fucking watch this thing go. Oh, missing requirement, bitch, what? These guys aren't close enough. Come on a little closer. Let's, TOD 0.7. Make it a little bit darker. You can see it's got a spotlight. It's tracking them. There. Boom! Fucking A, man. Come on, let's push these guys a little bit closer. Let me come over here. I'll do this. The fucking spotlight at these fucking lasers, dude. Ugh. Look at this poor little Greyling. He's just bumbling around out there. Come on closer, buddy. If I turn off Ghost, he might see me and come closer to me. I'm gonna bang on the floor. There we go. Bam! Shot. The thing is, it also tracks me. It tracks me, but it won't shoot at me, which is good. But it's a little scary that it tracks me. Anyway, time of day. Let's put Ghost back on. Time of day 0.55. I'm gonna break this thing down. It's not really Valheim themed very well, but man, that thing's fucking cool. There's a handful of these turrets that I got. Anyway, let's fly over to the starting point, which is right here. Shit got out of hand, so this is our castle, our fort. It's more of a fort that we began building. Shit started to get pretty crazy. A lot of this is unfinished at the moment. We're gonna build this out though. Just kind of a waste of time. Big old place. Hugely high ceilings. Building with stone is so much nicer. It started out this way. We started to build out this direction. And I wanted to build this bridge out over this water. Again, I saw these rivers and I'm like, man, I could build some bridges over these rivers. So there's a ship out there. We'll visit that. We will visit that soon. Shortly. There's a lot. We've built a lot. Got these little guardhouses that go up to the top side. Got an exit right and an exit left, and then an exit across this bridge, which is not finished. This is where part of our build has stopped at this point. I have ADHD when building, so yeah, it goes all the way over here. We'll have more over here at some point. Not really what we're concerned about building. So the idea here is that these rivers, if we zoom up real high, these rivers come in from the ocean, right? So the ocean comes in, and people may want to ride down the river. They might want to ride down the river. And this river on the, I don't know what's actually north and what's south, so I don't have a compass. I have a compass actually on me, but I don't know when looking at this what is what. This river eventually fizzles out very soon after, down south on the screen at least. This one on the right continues to keep going. And it goes pretty deep. So the idea here, the lore behind the build is that this is our fort, but if we need to get troops across to here, we need to build these bridges, right? But the bridges, they were built before we realized we needed ships to go down the channel. So we either rebuild the bridge or we turn this center place into sort of an interchange station of sorts, right? It's like the ships can come in, they dock here, the big ships dock here, that can't go under the bridge. And the people can then walk from here, go through this, and then come out here, and there's going to be another dock right here. And then from there, they'll be able to float south. Same thing from this side up here in the upper left, they can come in, and then there's a path which will show here that goes down through here and leads here as well. And so everybody can get to this section down here and take their boat and go, right? So that's the idea behind all that's being built here. Let's get down here though. Please just drop. Again, the dock over here is not built, but we are building out part of the walkway. Nice stone walkways. Oh man, this place is so good. I'm hoping that Twitch is not just destroying the bitrate here. The bitrate on Twitch is not destroying the video quality. We've got some stairs up there. We'll visit those stairs there shortly. This is our first docking spot. Not fully finished. Again, ADHD on building, so I get to a point, we build it out, people can come down here, they can get into their boat. The boat's a little crooked. That's fine though, anchored in place. I should have done a little different on this these stairs. Kind of annoying to get around here, but it is what it is. So anyway, you can just wait here for your boat. You know, if you're going out to the ocean, you can wait for your boat. If you're coming in from the ocean, you land here and you just you jump out. You can go to your changeover point there, or you can travel down this way. There's a nice, gorgeous forested area, man. Oof. Totes Gorge. This is back to our main building, our exchange building. I don't know. This is our crossover, changeover. There's really nothing happening in there, but it's sort of a changeover. What happened here? Oh, nothing happened here. Let me get the right hammer. Sorry, let me get here. Yeah, everything's. I'm liking building with stone, man. A lot of good stuff. Anyway, um, I know this is super boring, but man, I am totally invested in this. This sucks because we're gonna throw this shit away. We're just gonna throw this seed away, man. Eventually, when we start over. This is a little security information area. I thought that maybe people coming in from this boat, from this dock, might need some info, right? You need an info booth. There's the tourist information. Little eatery here, outside eatery. Here's the whatever you're cooking in here. I don't know what you're cooking in here, but just a little restaurant area. Please open the door. Good stuff. Again, these aren't really like advanced builds or anything. It's just I'm having fun, man. I'm having a lot of fun. This shit takes a long time to build out. Back to making a WoW house. Yeah, this is where we're getting ready for the WoW housing. And then we've got another ship over here. That's again, nothing's being operated. It's the whole point of having the lore is is just for the build. Let's go time of day. Let's go back to that 0.7. So it's, we can go even darker. Let's go even darker. 0.8. So now it's nighttime. Nice little lit. Again, I need a few more lights out here, I think. Nice little lit area to eat. But, you know, the ships go 24 hours, so they're coming in late. It's dark out. We need a way to see down the path. We need a way to light the path, so I did put up all these sconces. There is going to be something out of this direction as well that's not built out yet. More stuff out there, but at least the walkway is not completely pitch black anymore. It's very nice. The frame rate is down into the 30s at times. Pretty choppy. But everything's traversable without a torch. There's a bird. And then this is the other exit here. And nothing is built out in this direction. So we'll go back in this way. Bridge, nice and well lit. Just nice little walk. This game's gorgeous with the HD mod, dude. It's fucking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. We're going to turn it back to daylight though here in a moment. Because we've started building with these stupid fucking portcullises, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh, that's right. We have far interact on, so we can interact with everything from quite a distance away now. There's a basement down here. I don't know what to do with this basement yet. There's really nothing down here. Really nothing down. This is the first floor I built out. There's a lot to do down here still, though, for pathing and everything. I'm working on something very cool. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. So there's this secret passageway here that... well, here's what we can do. I'm going to go way down here. I'm going to go way down here real fast. This is what we're building next. We're turning this into a big tower. Anyway, we're going to get from this big tower. There's going to be this accessible area down here, and there are these tunnels that I dug out underneath everything else. Now this tunnel doesn't go anywhere at the moment, but I did get some more hidden doors, so I might be able to get a stone door in here. I had to build out this wall. I had to build out that wall, but we'll come down this way. We'll come down this other tunnel. This stuff is so fucking... I love building this shit out, man. This shit is just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun, man. This is just catacomb area down here. Love it. And then we got to do a little ducking. We don't actually have to duck, but it does help with the camera. So anyway, we're back. We're back to this area. This won't be open, but this is the back door. It's right now. It's the front door. I'm not sure where the front door is, but we got an elevator. How do I? Where's mine? There we go. And an elevator here. It takes us up to the top floor up here. Oh my god, dude. So we've got this secret door. It's a fucking wall. I love this shit, man. Both sides are built out like this, so it's meant to be inconspicuous. You can't tell that, you know, this is just a wall with some wood on it. This is a wall with some wood on it, right? But it's got the secret door. Secret door, baby. Secret passages, absolutely. But this is our home at the top of this fort. This is where we live. Bedroom area. I know it's kind of hard to see some of this stuff, maybe. Bedroom area. Nothing's too decorated. I haven't spent a lot of time decorating. I've spent a lot of time trying to build out these fucking areas. That's got a nice hearth here. Keep us warm. Got a big balcony. Big balcony, look out. We're going to build another coastal fortress area over there. So that's part of the next plan, is either the fort tower, the tower behind us, or the coastal fortress out there, which is going to be a lot of work. A lot of work. But anyway, we've got this big old balcony. Again, we're kind of just missing a lot of decoration. I tend to just build things out and then just we'll get back to it. I would put more effort in, I will say I'll put more effort into decorating if this was a seed we were keeping. But this is all just really my first time building with stone and iron. And I'm just having a lot of fun with it. But anyway, there's another secret passage here that, while you can get on the roof if you want to, there's this little back area here. If you jump the railing, little back area here that we come in this way. We can get right back to our elevator. I got to figure out a better way to get in here, though, because it's not meant to be super hidden all the time. Anyway, we can escape through here. I love it. I fucking love this stuff, man. I love this. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I can do its thing. So yeah, these back areas, man. I can't wait. I can't wait till we actually get like a server going and I build stupid shit out like this and people can come visit it and stuff if they want to. Anyway, so let me get back to fly mode here. Sorry, the bit rate's going to drop down. So the reason this wasn't meant to be like this, I would never really build out like this to begin with, but when I started building this original fort castle thing here, I put an exit this way, an exit this way, and for some reason I put 2 exits this way. And there's an exit on the other side as well. But for some reason I put 2 this way, and it doesn't make a lot of sense because we just want to go straight. But I didn't rebuild that wall. I just said, fuck it, let's just build 2 pathways out. Let's build 2 more bridges. I'm a fan of bridges. Let's build these 2 bridges out. So I built the 2 bridges out. Oh, what a giant. So anyway, let's get a closer look here. If we get back in the fort, we come out this way. There's these big areas. There's a crossover section here. You can get from side to side. It's got a fucking drawbridge in it that opens up and can block traffic on both sides. So if you need to like close off one of your bridges or something, or you know the enemy's invading and you need to funnel them a certain way, you can do that, right? Both these bridges are the same on both sides, but here's you can barely see this stuff. There's a bunch of spikes here on this particular area, and the reason for that is that, you know, let's say that the enemy is here and you're blocking them out and they're trying to beat their way into the castle. You know, how do you defend against this? There's not really a place they could just sit here and bash their battering rams against the gate, and you know, there's no defense. So what happens? Oh, sorry, I got a world save going on. So anyway, this isn't necessarily how this is going to be, but I needed to get way up here. So we've got this middle section between the two bridges on each side, the two paths that, if you wanted to, you could put some archers up here. Oh, don't step on that. Put some archers up here and, shoot down at these guys. But, if they're here, they can have archers shooting at this side and stopping us from coming up. So if we gotta get guys on this platform up here, well, and if we can't come up this way, I know this is hard to follow, but this is a very exciting build. This isn't fully fleshed out yet, but again, we're missing a whole bunch of stuff over here. But anyway, there's this lower path here that our troops will be able to get to, and come back in this area. There are two elevators, one that lifts us up to here, the other that lifts us up here, and now all of a sudden, we are back up on our platform, and we can, shoot at guys who are trying to, if we could shoot past the spikes, we're trying to, take the place. So there's two ways to get up to this platform. And of course, if you're down here, let me repair this because we're breaking my stuff. I didn't want anyone from down here to be able to jump up, and then jump up here and get to this middle platform. So there's all these spikes that you can barely see. I guess if I take out my torch, you see the spikes a lot better. And all these spikes that line this wall, so you can't get up into there without getting yourself very hurt. So, good stuff, man. Good stuff. We've been building this out. It's just organic. It's just, there's no plans. I see something, I start building. I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun. You can close the gates. Close the gates! Right? And then all of a sudden, you've got a well-defended fortress here. Again, you can close this gate as well. And there's even a gate in here, even though the gate kind of clips into our roof. It is what it is. Again, I didn't really think much about this ahead of time, but it's fine. And so, yeah, a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. Oh, and there's also this foot traffic area here underneath the crossover section. We've got some iron gates down here, but you can just walk underneath the bridges if you need to. If you're just passing by, if you're on foot, you're passing by. There'll be some other paths out here that are built out here for foot traffic and whatnot. I'm sorry, man. This is the shit. I just spend so much time doing dumb stuff like this. This is a game that's a fucking black hole of time, dude, and it's because I build out shit like this all the time. This is what we got to worry about. All right, so let's get back up. Can't get back up there. All right, so we got to build a fort out here, or a tower. We got to build a big tower. We're converging again. So the idea is that we've got the two. I don't need two anymore. We're just going to bring this down to one, funnel them in, and just go south. From here. The plan is, if I have the patience to finish this out. So if we continue to go in this direction, what direction is this? I can equip a. Did that not work? Oh, there it is. My compass in the upper right. Is this north? Yeah, this is north. So this is actually north. Oh, we have no map mode on, right? So if we keep heading north throughout all of this meadows area, sorry, when we're flying over this like this, we have a lot of choppiness. There's some black forest out here, so ultimately we want to push out to the black forest, and that's where we're going to build. You can't even see the base; it's way back there. But yeah, we're going to build out to the black forest. This is the river. Here, this is a big river here that is the same river that connects to what we had further south. So there'll be some other stuff along the river here. Just a lot of fun building shit out, man. Unfortunately, it's for fucking nobody, right? That's the problem. That's why I don't want to spend too much time on this. But the more we build right now, the better at the moment. Because again, I want to test this with the new computer, and I want to see how it performs with the new computer. I feel a little bad though, because if we're actually going to have this many mods. If anybody ever wants to play on the server, you're going to need a lot of these fucking mods. I tend to go overboard with mods. So let's go and disable structural integrity. Let's turn off the structural integrity and let's just build. Hello? What? Interesting. When I'm in the search thing, where's my mouse? Okay. So, where do we begin? We kind of want to... The thing is, we might want to consolidate this, but I don't know. When we look at this, I kind of already dug all of this out, so I kind of want to use this land. Does this have the reset ability? Reset terrain? No. Man, so this is a problem I have with these mods. There are two mods that are good for adding some commands to the game. One of them is with the original mod that was out and maintained for a long time, called SK Toolbox. And it gave a bunch of cool settings to the game. It allowed you to kind of like... Nowadays, you can bind stuff right through the in-game console. But you used to not be able to do that. And so SK Toolbox can run commands when you enter the world. It can run commands, a chain of commands, almost like a macro in an MMO, right? You can almost run like a chain of commands with just one button rather than having to type them in. And this is like the OG Toolbox mod that did this. One thing that this mod does that I don't, if anyone else knows a mod that does this, I would love to know, because I don't want to use SK Toolbox. I'd prefer to use the more updated version. It's called Gungnir or something, Gungnir, Gungnir. And Gungnir has better terrain tools. But the thing is, if I do this, if we turn off far interact, this is the only mod I know of that does far interaction. So with my hammer, you can see that I can highlight these areas around me. But as I move out here, like I can only highlight to here, and I can't even highlight these panels. I'm too far away to interact with them. So if we turn on far interact and we do the maximum 50, I can interact with everything. How close are we to this portcullis? There. I can interact with this portcullis that you can't even see. If I zoom in, you can see that from here, I can operate this door from 50 fucking yards or 50 meters or whatever it is away. I can operate this door, which is extremely far away, right? That's way further than vanilla. Like I can go work on these. I can go highlight. Get a little closer. Come on, mate. Oh, I don't have the hammer on. So you can see that I can be out here and I can highlight the walls on this structure way out here. But if I zoom out again, it's like way out there. So this is the only mod I'm aware of. This is the mod I fell in love with in the beginning of playing Valheim years and years ago because it had this far interaction command. Now you have to watch out when you're using this because you might accidentally, when you're trying to like break shit out, when you have built things and you're trying to break things down, you might accidentally break shit from a far distance away. So I'll set far interact to only 20 meters or 20 yards or whatever it is. It's just 20. It doesn't say what metric it is. And so now I can build anything in the surrounding area. I can interact with all these panels, which is great, which is fucking great. Hold on, we need to clear out this fog. Yeah, so Gungnir, while it's got better terrain tools, it not only can do better terraforming, it can reset the surrounding terrain. But it doesn't have this fucking far interact command. And SK Toolbox has the far interact command, but it doesn't have the terrain tools. And you can't run them together because they both do the same shit and they're incompatible with each other. Other than, they do the same shit other than not having the one set versus one set of features versus the other set. Otherwise, they both take over the console. And so it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that it's like that. And, but I really, really like the far interact command because, it's so annoying not having the far interact command. So I'm using SK Toolbox, but we can't reset terrain. So anyway, that's what I'm getting at is that even though we dug out all this terrain already, I kind of want to just use it. I kind of want to just use the terrain and then just, whatever. We can just build out this big ass tower. This tower is going to be bigger, I think bigger, taller, maybe as tall as that thing out there. Yeah, the thing I'm learning is that if we come out here real fast, if we just do this little test, where is anything? Walls and doors. Sorry, I'm using a mod that again automatically categorizes. This is still all fucked up. Let's do this. Can I do nope. Did you fix yourself? No. At some point it fixes itself. We've got more hidden passages with these bookshelves. That's so fucking sexy, bro. I'm so excited for that. Anyway, there's a great video on YouTube that does this, but if we just I turned off structural integrity. Let's turn that back on. So it's like, how high can you build with just stone? That's probably it. I'll keep going. 13%. Wow. Oh my god, dude. Stop event. Fucking raid. Dude, we're trying to build this out here. Oh, okay, so there you go. There's as high as we can build with stone, which is pretty fucking high. All on its own, you can see the structural integrity of the colors of the I'll get a little closer here. You see the colors of everything, and it goes to red, and then you can even see right there at the top, I do have a mod that shows me the piece, the health of it, and then its structural integrity, aka stability. It's at 11% up there, and if we try to drop another piece of stone on there, it just breaks. So that's as high as you can build with stone, which is pretty high. Pretty high. That's way higher than wood. Wood is, we'll slap some wood down. This isn't exactly even level ground, but give me... Where the fuck are the wood beams, dude? Over here. We'll just build with some wood beams here. No, not that one. Where? Dude, these fucking mods. Sometimes there's just too much shit. Probably as far as we can go. No, maybe one more. That's actually pretty good. Am I missing something? This is as high as stone. Wait, what? This is as high as stone. Okay. And so then we go to iron, wood iron poles. We can actually... There's a much better video on YouTube that shows this. Is that it? Oh my god. We can build a pretty tall tower with Iron Man. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Dude. There's no fucking way. Is this really? What? There's no way, man. Is this true, or did I fuck with some settings? Is it calculating? Is it gonna crash? Okay, there it is. Okay, so that's as high as we can build with iron, which is quite a bit higher, right? You can fucking, dude. right? So the moment you start putting iron on things, you can go pretty fucking tall, man. Now, I don't know, again, no spoilers, please, but I don't know if later in the game, the structural integrity of the stuff you can build with is even stronger than iron. It doesn't seem like it would really matter that much because this is insanity. I feel like you could build an insane amount up, especially if you build off of something that's foundation. Like, you can build off of trees in this game. So if you find a nice tall tree, you can actually build off of the tree, and the tree acts as ground. And then you could build that much up off of the tree. It's jank, but it's fine. It's kind of a cool little trick that if you can integrate some trees actually like into your build, you can actually allow it to go higher. But this is pretty fucking high, and like if we built a tower that tall, that's pretty crazy. So we don't need to build a tower that tall. Yeah. So there you go. That's all right. So let's just knock these down. Just kidding. I didn't knock it down. Okay. Yeah, structural integrity definitely in place. Okay, just clean all that up. So anyway, we're going to build a tall enough tower here. But how do we do this? The problem is because I build organically, I will sit here sometimes for an extended period of time and try to figure out how I want to do this. We've got these really big pieces that come from the Odin build piece section, and also these floors. These floors they're actually 4 normal sized floors into one piece. So I don't actually know if they help with the instances that these builds and these pieces. Once you terraform so much, and once you put so much of the shit on the ground, the game has to remember it's here and calculate its position and calculate its structural integrity, which I'm going to turn off again while we build. And so, yeah, there's all those calculations that need to be going on, and all that data it needs to be remembering and working with constantly. So that's why the more that you build and the more that you terraform, it just affects performance. But I don't know if these big pieces help with that. I don't know if these big pieces, like, for example, instead of building out here, no, where did we do this? Yeah, so instead of building out like individual blocks in a staggered pattern that I like to do, instead of doing this, right, you just have this one piece. And I don't know if it actually affects calculations and instances in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, again, you can have a bunch of tiny pieces that are built out that I like to do, which I think is how we're going to build the tower. We're going to build it out of actual pieces. It's easier to knock down pieces in the wall to build out windows and doors more so than it is these giant foundational pieces. I tend to just use these for foundation, but when I first started building, this fucking sun, dude. I did build out all these pieces on this particular structure with these giant pieces. So it is what it is. It's just what I started building with, and I'm learning as we play. I'm learning as we play more and more. So yeah, but again, don't expect high quality build here. This is just going to be dicking around. But there's purpose here. Hold on, let's get back to this. Let's go to the Odin stuff. Pieces. I do like their bricks. They have a nice brick set of bricks here. So that's their rocks, and this is the basic rock of the game. I do like I'm sorry, we're flying, so we can't move the camera around easily. I like that the small little bricks, the small rocks, look like they're sort of part of the larger rock like that. I like the way that shows. So I tend to build out with the one on the right is Odin, the one on the left is the base game. Both of them work the same. It's just I like the look of this one more so than this one, right? That's just a preference. Let's break those down. Okay, so let's get back to flying. And now we build. Let's come back here. But how are we going to build this? So what are we going to do? So we can. This is so much nicer, dude. To just be further away from the fucking. Just build this out. Let's just build around and then just kind of figure out what we're going to do. Like inside, what are we going to do? I don't know what's happening there yet. This is going to be here to here to here. Here. Oh, it's going to... Okay, so it is off. Something like that. No, it's not. You're bad at this game. Ooh, that's going to affect us now. Okay. Okay, just build it out. Just build it out and break this. It's so nice to be able to... Dude, this is my first time building with this far. I just reinstalled SK Toolbox. This morning? Might have been this morning. Either that or it was late last night. Does this come... Oh, nice. It does come to a nice spot. So I do like the staggered look, which means we're going to have to plop down one. Do I want to do that here? I want to do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, this isn't staggered. Okay. I'm going to stagger these for the look. So we'll do this. Whoops. That. Do that. Keep plopping things down here. We'll do that. Well, this is so much nicer, dude. I've got so much freedom to just fucking... How high were these? They were just too high. Oh. I see. All right, let's not go too crazy then. It's, we had it. Oh, wait. How the fuck? One? Oh, I see. No. We had it. We did have it. I fucked it up. It's fine. I'm just trying to match what I did on the other side and move on and sort of stagger this out. So then if we have... So then what does that mean? These do need to be here instead. There and there. But there's a 3-piece and there's a 3-piece. We're doing 2-piece here. And 2-piece there. Oh, no. Oh, we're fixing this, right? We're fixing this so... Okay, that's fine. We're fixing this. And so this will go here. And then what? 2. Here. That's not correct, though. Let's build this out real fast. The reason I have to set down the one single block is so that I can offset. They don't want to anchor to each other. Without kind of being coerced. So if we go 2, we're going to go here and then there. Okay, no, that works. That works? That works. Okay, that works. That does work. Good. This is what I mean by, like, the organic nature of the build. It's like, is this going to actually work out right? Or is this going to be all fucked up? Alright, so there, and there, and there. You can just keep going. This is what the wall is going to be. Yeah, we got a lot of building ahead of us. This is why I was building with the big pieces, because it's so much easier to just like slap stuff. Oops. Slap stuff down. So in order to get this across the way, we're just... This way. Yeah, we are bouncing between like mid-40s in the 30s for frame rate here. But this is what tends to happen is you tend to build shit out. Can I get a better time of day? Just 5-0? Oh, that's nice. That's great. That's way better. Oh, we need to fix the, we need to fix these guys as well. Need to stagger. So let's fix these. Let's put this here as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Be careful that we're breaking the correct stuff. Okay. Oh, I love just being able to point the fucking cursor at the thing I want to do, and it's just, we can reach it. I should go talk to the Gungnir guys so I can contact him and be like, hey, can you just add this fucking fire interact command, dude? That would be fucking swell. Okay, so we go 2, which means here. And I think this is all gonna end up being the same. Yep, that slots in nicely. Okay. All right. Stop with the trees. Oh, we're gonna have to. All right, we're gonna have to do another build thing here. Just build and chill, baby. Build and chill. Meadows music. Oh, see, we can turn the beat. Oh, fuck me. We can turn the music back up. So let's do that. Yeah, okay. Should be better. Okay, so let's... So that is the same. I don't know if we're going to come all the way up on that. We may not. Looking good. Okay. I will say that these Odin stones do have a bit of. See, now when we're not looking at. Yeah, when we're not looking at all the other stuff out there, we get a nice. There's 60 frames per second. A nice 60 frames per second for a moment. I fucked this up. Oh, no. Yeah, I was just saying the anchors are weird on these. One side of them anchors. Are you being built out, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Maybe? I mean, we can always break it if we need to. We built it out over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. All right. Next row. This is literally my life. Please, there you go. Okay. So we're starting to see the foundation here, right? These are the walls. I guess this is probably fine. I was worried about the size of this, but I think if we're just going to... We're obviously cutting into a portion of what we saw there on the flat surface that, we're losing part of it on the left, part of it on the right, and then part of it on the front here as we build out the wall around. Oh, we're going to have some secret passages in here. We have to. The whole idea was that from my quarters, or from whoever this guy is, who's floating here in front of the camera, from his quarters, he should be able to, like, he's obviously like the commander guy, right? So he should be able to get around sort of secretly to these other areas of this network of fortresses and defense structures without being like, without having to travel the main corridors and everything. Let me actually take off of my compass here. Let's get rid of this stuff. Can I eat any more food? I can, okay. Okay, so, what now? I'm thinking... I wonder if we do sort of like a tiered setup, almost like we build up to a certain point and then those are walls that can be manned, and then we have the tower that sits in the middle. So really, where's the middle point here? Probably... Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't really think this through when I start building. Again, it's just like YOLO. Maybe here, but we could go maybe 6, maybe a 2x3. Is that awkward? I think... I'm going to put big pillars down. Again, in the Odin set, we've got some really huge shit here. We've got this fucking 8-meter pillar, which is just gigantic. The bigger the piece... I don't think it affects structural integrity in the sense that, I built up with stone before. I'm pretty sure that this height is taken into account when you place this down. So as high as we could go up with the single stones, like this is probably like 8 single stones. Each stone was probably 1 meter tall, and this is 8 meters tall. So, if we could build up 40 meters, whatever it was, with stone, when these are 8, we could probably only build 5 of these. I don't think you can escape the structural integrity of the actual piece. Like this, yeah, I don't think so. We get these big ass slabs of cement. We got a 4 meter. We got the 8 meter. I love the 8 meter. These big wood beams as well. We like to hide the iron in there. Yeah, and these big floors. I love the chevron floor. The chevron floor is amazing. This is part of the Odin set as well. They got this big floor. We got this big standard floor, and then we got the chevron floor here. It looks so good. It just looks so fucking good. And they've even got a smaller one. If you don't like the big pieces, they've got a standard chevron floor, and they've got a standard hardwood floor that, you see the sun. It's got good stuff in here. And again, their stones are really nice. You got some extra build pieces in here that are worth checking out, worth installing for. I got a whole bunch of build pieces that most of them are kind of clutter and decorative. Herringbone or chevron? It says chevron. So I'm going to go with chevron. It specifically says wooden chevron floor. Right there. Wooden chevron floor. And then there's just chevron floor, even though it's still wood. It's still wood. So if there's an issue with any of that, Yeah, so how are we going to do this? And the thing is, how do you get the guys up to that extra tier, that new tier? How high is it? Fucking really. There's great music in this game, dude. That's why I turned it way up. And that's why I'm trying not to talk like too loud. We're not yelling at FMAs and stuff because this game's got phenomenal music. I could sit here for not ever, but I don't turn the music in this game off. It's so good. Now, granted, beyond the Black Forest, I'm not really sure what the music sounds like, so it might not be as amazing, but this is just the Meadows. This is just the Meadows music. It's so good. So again, if we just kind of like draw this out, where are our squares? Here, is that correct? That's not correct. There. You know, I wonder if we could do half tiles. Probably do some half tiles. Part of the problem with the big tile, the big floors, it's really kind of hard to gauge where a half tile might be, because you can still just work with half tiles. It would really just be standard full floor tiles, but we're working with the 2x2s. So if we go half of there, let's break this out. See, again, love the fact that I can just do that from this distance. So give me the single tiles here. Although it is a little bit more difficult to, this is gonna look bad for right now. God damn it. But if we just, should probably be a little closer here. Lower at least. Come on, mate. I want there to be room for traffic. The problem is, what do half tiles, how do they affect the tower? Like, how do they affect the roof and stuff like that? I feel like maybe where I get Jesus Christ. So how does that hole look? I think that hole looks good. I think that's good enough. We may have some problems with the roof. I don't know. That's one thing I can never fucking figure out is how the fuck to work roofs in this game. So with that, let's put some... Okay, nice fucking stop event, please. We're getting raided by animals in the forest. So there. So if we just bring out the 4 meter. zoom way in here. Good. 4-meter corner. I have to actually double check that I've got these not in a fucked up spot. Oh, can I change the fly speed? Oh, man. That's another thing that SK Toolbox, back in the day, it allowed you to change the speed at which you flew around, and you could slow yourself down. Sucks. We have to make sure that these are in a proper spot, though. Oh, there's a real stuff. So that might not be in a good spot. I have to. The problem is sometimes. Okay, nope. Sometimes these floors, they. You can barely see that. It's got a weird anchor. So if I move just to the left, you can see it separates itself from the floor. If I move just to the right, it's got that weird anchor. And I hate that. So I want it to be there, but I don't know where it was, and I don't know where we built this off of. So I need to check, I need to check all of these for a weird, like that one looks good. That one looks good. And that one looks good, but I guess we also have to make sure that it's built off of. I know we're super zoomed in. I'm using it to kind of look at. Make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. You guys seeing what I'm seeing? Okay, so the problem is because if there's a problem with the foundation down below, building things up, the walls are going to like meet in a weird spot at times. Probably isn't that big of a deal with oh, dude, the fucking, I didn't build it. I forgot I really got to rebuild the fucking thing underneath it. Bad. Okay. So come back to the big piece, 4-meter. All right, now we're going to slap in some 8 meters. Right, now we're starting to see kind of a tower start to form here. I'm assuming we'll probably want to put the door to the tower in the back here. And maybe even have a secret entrance right underneath the tower here somewhere so that my catacombs, my digs, my tunnels, yeah, like we got to think like where we're going to put that, right? Where's that going to come into play? I don't know. There's got to be something like not super noticeable, you know, something inconspicuous. I'm sorry if people are watching like, why does he put so much time and effort into thinking about it? It's literally just what I enjoy. I just have to enjoy. This is how I enjoy building this fucking thing. Is just. So we'll probably have this, the first tier. You know, we could probably do 2 tiers, man. I wonder. Hold on, let's get out of here. Let's just look at this. So if we get above here. So hide the UI there. We'll turn this on. I'm thinking this isn't really great perspective because the pillars are sticking out kind of far. But we could have. Ultimately, we could have 1 tier on the outside for like, you know, watchtower stuff. Let me draw that. We can maybe go all the way around. Maybe we can go all the way around, right? And so then the first tier would be like here. That's not gonna work with the perspective. Let me draw. I need to draw. So we could do something like this, and then, then we can do the second tier higher up. could do a higher up tier, sort of like a layer cake, a tiered cake. Something where and then there's the bigger section at the top would be the whole ultimately the whole top section of the tower that would be just to look down. So you could do that outer edge, and the outer edge could even stick over. Maybe we want to push over a little bit beyond the wall. I don't know. The problem is here, this elevation of this particular terrain is right up against the wall. We could dig all that out, and I started to dig a trench there because I was going to put spikes all in here for, defensive purposes to keep, the deer out, because there's nothing in the meadows that's really going to fucking hurt us. The problem is I wish we were closer to the fucking Black Forest. If we were closer to the Black Forest, this wouldn't be so worthless. It's super worthless. First of all, we're not keeping the seed. Second of all, nobody's going to play on this. It's just for us. And third of all, we're in the fucking meadows of all places. This was the swamp, if this was the mountain or something, it'd be a lot different. But yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I think let's see if we can do 3 tiers here. Right, because I think that second tier is kind of going to act sort of like a roof, sort of be an overhang on that first tier. The first tier is going to be big. But then where do we want it? Where do we want it? How tall do we want to be at? We can kind of build as high as we want because we're going to use iron, so it's not really that big of a deal. What I could do right now is we can turn on the structural integrity and see what happens. They're still turning orange. They're still good though. They're still good. We can go another one. Got a UI back on. This is ridiculous. Yeah, see, you can see the red now. Yeah, this is as strong as these guys are getting. But the idea is, so again, you can see nice big colors, nice big objects that have the color to them. So if we just come down here real fast, and what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. And these aren't techniques that no one's ever used. This is literally how people build. We come in here to the beams, we grab the iron. And if I can figure out how the fuck to don't mind that the sun is in the way. Although I should probably be doing this on the other side. So now that we've done that, we can see that our piece, you can see that percentage there, 37.28. Is it going to drop? Did I lie? Is this really not going to work? Well, it's orange, and that's red. So there you go. This is 8%, as you can see there, and this is 16. So what we want, we probably don't want to go up this high because I need to put a roof on here. I don't really know if I can do a roof with 16%, although the piece of iron is at 13%, and honestly, the roof would be built off of that. So it's probably fine to go this high. But this is pretty tall. I don't know if this is going to be necessary. We could go up to here, and this would be probably more than enough. It's really how many bricks do I want to lay, right? How many bricks do I want to slap down? And guys, kind of zoomed in here. It's I could probably go this tall and be okay. The idea is also that, once again, that if you've got, I don't know, if you got people that are fighting in these areas here, that from this position you could just fire arrows at them. Don't mind the mad and stuff. You can just fire arrows out in that direction. Or, if this tower gets taken over, I don't know. Might have a fight on your hands. It's going to be tough to get through these paths here. Yeah, we are absolutely pushing the limit of the VRAM on this card. Yeah, I don't really know if it's the stuttering is like VRAM page files type of swapping going on, or if it's really just CPU is underpowered at this point. There's just too much shit for it to do. Oh man, look at that roof. Don't show Shaddy that roof, man. That roof is a rain collector right there, man. Fucking so bad at making roofs. I don't know what we just piece things together until it works. Anyway, that's the idea here. I probably should have put the iron on the outside. Although we could, Z2R looking realistic? Absolutely. This is Hyrule up close. This is there's Zelda 2, there's the randomizer, then there's the PC remake, and then there's the 3D world, immersive 3D world remake that we're working on right now. 9:30 p.m. Oh, did I not turn on tool tweaks? Hold on. Let me go to... I installed some new shit. Tool tweaks. Usage delay. Stamina cost, 0. Durability drain, 0. There we go. Okay, so we're never going to break our shit anymore. I just got tired of repairing my hammers and my my hoe after a certain period of time. Got kind of annoying. What else did we install? I wrote this down. Advanced terrain modifiers. Oh, this is for the hoe. Yeah, so we're going to get better. Remove terrain mods. True. Cultivate paved road. Yeah, we have a better hoe that I don't know how to use. I don't know how to handle the hoe, but it's better. It does more. Whoops. It does more than before. Oh, S&P 3R Weekly is going on. Okay, quick bathroom break. Unreal Engine Z2R. Quick bathroom break. Listen to some vibes. BRB. Okay. Turn up my fan. Lights racing in 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Who all is doing Z tomorrow? Anybody? Oops. Oh, we're on the right. Oh, Gob's doing a Z1R weekly. The DWR race still going on. Human Mustard doing some random weekly. Nice. All right, so are we going up this high or not? I don't know. If we're floating through in a boat, or actually there's no boats that are going to come this way. That's why this tower is probably a little bit of a waste. So we won't build a big tower out here. Let's just build to here. Let's turn off structural integrity again. So, how tall is this? I'm probably going to build up another before we make that first tier. How does it feel to walk around? It always feels like things are, you got to kind of think about how claustrophobic it's going to be. I know some people really like, or they're okay with like smaller to walk around areas. And it's, I tend to build pretty big and dumb at times. That's kind of the plan, Bruce. Matrix here, holy jeez, the man himself. Doing a little Valheim, baby. Just checking for clearance on the. Where, god damn it. Got too many hammers. Take the chevron floor. If we slap it down, please, can you anchor properly? I hate this game. Really? Dude. Wow. Close. There we go. So if we do go big, we can actually... Please, can you just anchor to the edge? That's a weird height. Why is that? Oh, no, that's one stone. That's one stone. Yeah, see, I don't know if this is too low. It might be too low. Well, I'm glad, Bruce. I'm glad. I hope that Twitch is not destroying the bitrate on this game, although it may be. I really wish we could start a playthrough and, like, play it. But I'm waiting to do that on a new computer. So how high is this then? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is where I kind of fail to understand thinking ahead. It's like, do I want 4? I think we want like 6. We want 6. Let's just destroy this. Although we can walk around. Let's just walk around real fast. How does this feel? Like, this doesn't feel that bad. This doesn't feel bad. 6 would feel better, though, I think. Because part of the reason is we just have the opportunity to build higher and bigger because of the stone, because of the space we're building in, and because that we don't have to worry about any like, I don't actually have to find the materials, right? I just fucking, whoops. I just give myself the stuff to build with. All right, so back to building the stone wall then, I guess. Let's slap down a piece here then. And, please. I can build so much faster now that I can interact with things from much further away. So where does this go to? Here. And then from there, we're actually gonna... We'll think about where we wanna... Nope, turn it around. And this is so much, this is luxury, man. This is luxury being able to interact with shit from this far out. So I can actually just kind of cheat this now? Yeah, perfect, okay. Just cheese that. I don't think we'll just build across the top because, well, I'll knock that shit out later. We have to knock part of that out for a doorway. I just don't know how big the doorway is going to be right now. We'll figure it out later. It's like just put the walls in place and then just start knocking shit out later. Build it and then figure it out. Build the foundation. And then I guess we can go across here, right? Or yeah, that's fine. Okay. Good stuff. The Valheim fund. Thanks for the pits, Bruce. Relaxing Meadows music. Slapping down stones, building giant towers, scaring the shit out of the deer. And the birds in the area, they're like, what the hell is going on? Way to destroy nature, human. All right, we need to figure out how tall did we go here? We're at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 6. Hold up. Let's slap down. No. Where are we at? Sorry. So it's a little confusing. You're gonna see me mess this up all the time. In the big section, the chevron floor is first. In the regular section, the chevron floor is second. So it always messes me up when I want to go from one to the other. I don't know why that is. I guess it's in alphabetical because it goes hardwood floor and then wooden chevron floor. But in the big section, it just says chevron floor and then it says, what is this one called? Just hardwood floor again. So that's interesting. So we've got that there. Can I get a better anchor point? Oh yeah, that does work out well right there. Alright, so go back to snapping auto. Okay, so just for the hell of it, how does that feel when we walk through? Oh, that's better. There's so much more space in here now. It's meant to be spacious, right? It's a big fucking stone tower. It's meant to be spacious as you walk through. Yeah, there's a lot of space here. This is good. This is good. I like how you can see the sunlight through the cracks. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Some things don't line up perfectly. It is what it is. We need to play this more often. I hope we get a chance to. It's calming, soothing. Although, to be fair, when we actually play the game, it's going to be more exciting. You got to go hunting for shit. You got to go find shit. You got to go craft shit. There's a whole lot to the game. There's a whole. It's not just building. You don't have to do. You have to do You can choose to do minimal building in this game if you want to. This isn't like, but some people really like. Same thing with Minecraft, right? You can either play Minecraft as just the game that it is, or you can just build all day long in Minecraft. You know. So, right now, before we get the new computer set up, I'm just choosing to just build right now, because again, I wanted to lay down all of these structures. They got out of hand, but I wanted to lay this down. I wanted to make this computer sweat and drop the frame rate and hit its limits, so that when we fire up the new computer, I can see if we actually gained any performance or not. Yeah, so there's kind of the reason for this is to test the two machines, but it got out of hand and we started building giant fucking castle structures. So here we are, right? Here we are. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So this is a good height. This is a real good height. I'm happy with this height. So with that, how do we go about this? I built up too high then. So just interact with shift from a mile away. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. I'm gonna leave that there. Leave that out there. Let's slap down more floors. Can I anchor you to your friend? I can't. It's like the floors don't have things to anchor from. So weird. Oh, we do have to get rid of this. That's fine. Oh, we got to build this out, though. Yeah, normally if you... Oh, did I just fuck that? Oh, did I build this out wrong? No, I built this out right. I just built this last layer wrong. It's not technically wrong. It's just from a design standpoint. I like to offset each row of bricks so it looks more realistic. You know, you can't really push the bricks across. We can just leave it as single bricks when we turn the structural integrity back on, because we'll do that every so often to test what we're building. I like to build structures that actually hold up properly. Where are we at here? So what does this mean? Anchor point. Am I in the right? Yeah. Okay. So there's the outside. Oh, yeah, I guess it's fine. We can build the floor all the way across there. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go back to that. But it helps to build with no structural integrity, because then you can just build shit out like this while you work. I don't really care that the pillars go through. No, it's okay. But watch out for these anchor points to be kind of weird. Oh, it is weird, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why is that weird? Sorry, shit like this bothers me. If we... Can you see that? It goes, it's here, and then it's here, right? And it's offset just a little bit because it anchored oddly to its neighbor. So which one is wrong is the question. Because sometimes you have gaps in the floor, and it's really only a problem, I'd say, with these bigger pieces. These bigger pieces want to anchor oddly. So this hammer mod that categorizes everything is fine, but here's a problem. Normally, every tab has a hammer at the beginning of it. A nice circle, dude. Nice circle. Try again. There you go. Fuck me, I hit Control Z. Every tab has a hammer at the beginning of it. Every tab. That's normal hammer behavior. But when you open up this categorized hammer mod that categorizes everything, or at least tries to minimize the amount of tabs. Otherwise, if you don't, we'd have like twice as many tabs to look through. It puts the fucking hammer over here, and it's only, oh fuck me. And it's only on, it's only on one tab. And it's like so annoying. And I don't know if there's a shortcut to like revert to the hammer. Because when you want to just like look at things and analyze things, you just want to go to the hammer piece. I just want to go to the hammer. It's annoying that I can't get to the hammer easily. There's one part of Valheim that I really didn't like, just play the game without that bullshit on, the fact that you can't do anything through fucking portals, and they did this shit intentionally. So it's funny, when I play, I'm not going to allow myself to take anything through portals either. No portals, Matcher. But guess what? You might be here, and I might have a breakdown and be like, fuck it! We're using portals! Fuck this! Yeah, so check this out. I'm going to be using a mod when I play. I'm not going to be playing, well, maybe not. Anyway, let me get out of this. Hammer. Let me turn the map back on. So, oh, whoops. There. Is that not correct? Okay. No, it's not working. There. Great. I don't know why I couldn't see the map before. Anyway. Normally, there are a bunch of smaller islands, really, really small continents, or really large islands, if you will, in this game. But I'm using this mod that all of this is like one giant continent with like everything, and there's like, it's like way more natural looking. It's way more natural looking. So it's like all of this is like everything from plains. There might be some bordering mistlands here. Mistlands are like out in this section. We'll do this in yellow. Mistlands are like out here. Mistlands are way out here and stuff. So, but that red section is all one continent. So it's not like I want to do a lot of sailing, and I understand like sailing is fun and all. We'll have to do some sailing, but like you say, like the sailing thing can be kind of annoying because, again, if the wind isn't really in your favor, you're kind of stuck. And there's always that risk of the serpent being out there. Like, that's pretty much all I know about the ocean. I don't really know much else. I don't know, again, for anyone out there, I don't know anything past. I don't know anything. I don't know how the Black Forest ends, and I don't know how anything else beyond that is progression-wise. Years ago, I made it to bronze, maybe. Might have made it to bronze material, but I never killed the Black Forest boss, and I don't know anything beyond that. So, I've done my best to steer clear of all the spoilers I could for the longest time, and I've done a pretty good job. I've seen some things here and there, but I've never felt the progression myself. So, that was as far as you got. Dip toes into the plains. Okay, yeah, I know the plains is pretty rough. I'm familiar with. I don't want to discuss it because I don't want to remind myself or think about it too much, but I am familiar with, I do have an idea what the bosses of the Black Forest. I do know things about the mountain. I do know things about the plains, but I don't know, amazingly enough, I know nothing about the swamp. I know nothing about the swamp and how the swamp operates or its materials or anything. And I'm feeling pretty good about that because the swamp is, from what I hear, pretty fucking hard. The swamp is hard, and then the plains are very difficult. And beyond that, I know nothing. Like mistlands, ashlands, I know fucking nothing, and that's by design. That's on purpose. So, went there and couldn't do shit. Okay. Yeah, it's all about that adventure, man. It really is. This game, the best $20 I've ever spent, and I've got hundreds upon hundreds of hours out of it, with pretty much nothing but building, just having a good, fun vibes, feel good time. The music in Meadows, the music in Black Forest, top notch, man, top notch. I played a little bit of Enshrouded on its demo. Is that the one where you're kind of like the short guy? You're like a shorter dude, right? Shaddy's here for the vibes, baby. That's what we're talking. I did watch some people play a little. I think it was Enshrouded. It might have been something different though, because there's a few of these games now. Okay, so not really. So I might have watched the wrong game. So I remember there's one where you're kind of like, you're not like a dwarf like from fantasy, like Lord of the Rings dwarf, but you're almost like, I mean, you're taller than Peter Dinklage, but you're shorter than Michael Jordan, right? So it's like you're a 5-foot dude or something like that. You're like pretty short. I don't know. I dabbled in it a little bit. It seemed very hand-holdy in the beginning, but it was the demo. And the thing is, I loved Valheim so much. I was like, look, I haven't even beaten Valheim. Let's just focus on one survival builder type of game before we do. Like, the other ones will likely always be there. So it's like once we figure like the atmosphere of this game is so gorgeous and beautiful and again, it's just like with the HD mod. The HD mod is just so good with this game. If you just kind of get into the meadowy area here. This is the way the sunlight just hits these it's just so fucking good, man. Enshrouded is one where the world's like half covered in mist. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't know. I'll have to revisit like some playthrough. I'm not against kind of spoiling myself on a few other games here and there, just at least in the beginning. Probably worth checking out. These graphics, these are not the base game graphics. I am using an HD mod, which ups. It looks fucking great, man. I think this game looks fucking phenomenal. But you have to have a lot of VRAM on your GPU to be able to play with this mod. It sucks up a lot of VRAM. The thing is, these guys, they used to offer a high tier of quality and then a medium tier of quality. I don't know if they still do that. I don't know if they still offer the medium tier because people wanted to play this with GPUs that didn't have as much video RAM, so they couldn't use the ultra high def textures. They had to drop it down, and I'd have to look back at this mod again to see what they offer. I just picked the top end that they had offered, but yeah, this game is fucking gorgeous with the HD mod, man. It's so good. There's a little boar there walking by the camera. Yeah, 8 gigs. Yeah, you would definitely like right now. I can show. We're chugging through. Oh, there you go. This is system RAM. This is VRAM. 21.5 gigs of video RAM on my 3090 is being used up by this game right now. And then 13 gigs of system RAM, which is whatever. But yeah, dude, 21.5 gigs, dude. We are pushing that. We're pushing that. Yeah. So again, it's really like, now to be fair, maybe the game will balance itself out. Like it has the VRAM to chew through. Maybe it just wants to chew through it. Some games are like that, right? Some games are like that. So if you try to play this with a 16 gig, 12 gig VRAM card or something, maybe it would act nicer. Maybe it would, swap out textures better and use its memory more efficiently. I don't know. I can't say one way or the other. I have no idea. But yeah, gorgeous fucking game, dude. Yeah, it really sucks that I don't really know if they offer the 80. What the fuck am I talking about? Offer the medium quality textures anymore, because even just the medium quality textures were such a good addition. Not that the base game looks bad. The base game does look fine. The base game looks fine, but after you've played with this for a while, and I've played with this for years, going back to the base game, you start to see all like the pixelated stuff, and you're just like, I do wish I had the HD stuff reinstalled. So drop it down for the pores. What were we doing here? We were doing flooring, right? Am I in the right? Here we go. We're doing big. We're doing chevron floor. Reset the anchor point. Oh, right. We were going to fix this. Which one is screwed up? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to I see. So yours. Whoops. What did we do down here? Oh, did I accidentally build these down here? That's too funny. Oh, no. This is the ground floor, dude. What are we doing? Whatever. We got to put big stuff down there anyway. I thought that was the basement. It is the basement. You can see part of the basement. What the fuck are we doing? Figure out these goddamn... There we go. Okay, so there we go. We're trying to fix the damn floor so that they line up nicer. And I think we got it. All right, I think we got it. Okay, there's that. That might be wrong. That was wrong. There's a gap there. See this fucking thing? You can see it, man. The anchor, you can see that floor wiggle. It anchors, but then it can wiggle in place, and I hate this. So if we go all the way to the right, if I go all the way right with this, we come in here. Oh, that's it. Okay, we did want to go all the way right. Perfect. All right, so there's our nice... Oh, sorry. There's our nice... Oh, Shaddy, you missed the turret. Should I show off the turret again? Bruce, you did. I don't think you saw the turret either. I've got something that's not really Valheim-y, but do I have Ghost on? Let's turn Ghost back on. Let's we got some fun toys, so let's just spawn in some Greylings. Greyling. Let's spawn in. Okay, let's actually go down to a spot where there's not going to be any shit. These pillars are going to fuck us. Where can we go? All right, just go up here. It's fine. It's fine. We'll spawn in. All right. These guys might wander around like idiots. Spawn, Greyling. We did like 6 of these guys last time. Spawn in some 6 Greylings. And then we'll come over here. We'll build MK. Where is this? We're going to build a turret that seeks these things. Time of day. We're going to put the time of day as like 6, 8. A little bit darker so we can see the spotlight. So we're going to slap down. A turret here. And it's going to just fucking light these guys up. Like in Aliens. Just like in Aliens when they... And it tracks me. It tracks me, but it doesn't fire. It only tracks in so much of a pattern. So if we if we come over here... Okay, so it can't track through... Alright, so let's put down some more Greylings. Spawn Greyling 6, and oh, it sees a part of them. As they wander up. That guy's gonna walk over there. They're gonna wander around. The sentry gun, yeah, there we go. So I gotta clean up the There's one more out there just looking off the edge. If I show myself, he'll come towards me. I make some noise so he hears me, and then it's so fucking cool, man. It's so fucking cool. Again, not very Valheim-y, but I just installed this. This is such a crazy mod. There are like catapults in this game. There are some, I think there's like a bolt gun, maybe. I might be making that up. Let's turn the ghost back on. Let's turn it to time of day to be 4'8", 5'2". That's better. Yeah. So. I feel like you might want to use something like this in Ashlands. They're very easy to build as well. They don't really take that much. Oh, this does take some end game stuff. Oh, my bad. Yeah, some of these do take some end game stuff. This is very cool. There's even, oh, there's heavy turrets. I didn't even see these. Oh my God. Didn't even see these. Holy shit. Break this guy down. There you go. Online. How, okay, so it does have like a... It does have like a... Is it not good at keeping... Oh, it's very slow. Huh, it's kind of... It loses me. That other one does a good job of keeping track of me. See, you can see that he built this nicely. It's very pixelated in a lot of these spots because that's how the base game looks. It's very pixelated. Anyway, that's very cool. What else do we have here? We've got turret. There are other things like there's a drone. You can just put down regular spotlights. There's a drone turret, and so if we plop this down, are there any? Okay, so there's a deer out there. I don't know if it's going to shoot the deer. We'll plop this down, and then we can go flying around. And this little thing is gonna. It just like patrols. I don't know how it bases its patrol off anything, but it's gonna do its thing and then zip over here. I guess it doesn't care about walls. That's fine. It just clips through things. But this little, he just kind of searches the area, things to kill. And if he can, he will. Yeah, see, there's nothing really scary out. He'd have to see like a grayling or something. Where'd it go? Oh no, we've lost our drone. Fuck. Anyway. There it is. I don't know, man. Drones in Valheim. This is the coolest fucking thing, man. This is so cool. Here's what we can do. Here, we'll pop some more graylings down over here. Let's just plop them down. They're like mice, right? When that thing comes back. I don't know where it is. Oh no, that's a bird. Oh, it's right there. It's missing. Oh, it's tracking. Oh, it's shooting. Okay. Fuck. Sorry. It's hard to see this thing. It's moving very slowly. It's shooting these guys with a gun. It's right there against the pillar. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, so you got one more over here, buddy. I'm back. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy. Oh, he found it. He found it. All right, he got it. Tracking. Destroyed. Okay. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, there's that, man. Cool shit. This is what happens. That we get fun toys to play with. I don't know if we'll ever use that. It's not very Valheim-y. Maybe later in the game or something we'll play with like that. But those turrets, they're so cool. I just installed that earlier today. The turrets. I gotta crack my knuckles. The turrets and the drones are in the same pack, but they're very cool. Oh, you've been here since Rando. No shit. I wouldn't miss you jumping into the lava and DNFing for the world. Man, should have been in the race, man. I would have just DNF'd. It was big points. We're sub 2500 club now. Washed gamer. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Now we need to build. We need to build off of this. We need to build up. So, or I think we can cheese this right now. Can we just build... We're going to integrate the stones into this. Hold on, let me go back to this. Click on that. We'll go back to this. So we got to anchor these to the pillars. Can we do that? Yeah, see, we're not really getting a good... where's this at? Okay, so we're trying to build with the same... same sort of offset as we did before. Okay, this is not... Just come over here. So is that what we want? No, that is not what we want. How the fuck do we do this? I guess I can just plop down on. Sorry, some of this is gonna be tough because the bit rate's probably freaking out. Yes. No. We want. I'm gonna put this here, and that's how we want it. Okay. That it. Maybe we were okay before that. It doesn't matter. All right. So let's. Nope. We should have kept it where it was. Okay. So we're building this out. And that's going to be to there. Oh, this is annoying. That's not going to anchor into place. What we could do is we could cheese this. I always feel like I'm a little under pressure on the stream to make decisions quicker because everyone's just kind of sitting here. I think what we can do is we can just destroy this. That other thing's just going to float in the air for right now because we have structural integrity turned off. So we're just going to build... Put these back in place later. Okay. So we've got that in place. Now we need... we'll probably have that wall built up anyway, because we need a wall for the outer edge. Oh, fuck me. Okay, get this back out here. So we put the single block down so we can start an offset pattern. It doesn't anchor properly without that, so. Forgot that we can interact from a distance. The problem is, even though we're on the equator, the fucking sun is always in the south, I believe is what that is. Or the sun is always just in this part of the sky, it seems like. I don't know if it actually changes. All right, so continue building. Now, how do we do this? We want to probably break out these floors so I can get underneath here. Oof, are we going to be able to tackle that? Whoops. Give me the big 8-meter piece. Oh, we can actually just build back from down here. Oh. Right. Easy game. And make sure that this is fucking... The pieces are so huge, it's hard to fucking see what you're doing sometimes. When you got more stuff laid down here, it wants to anchor to all kinds of other shit. Okay, so what does that look like? It looks weird. There's a fucking raid. Sun mod. Yeah, it's like, you know, time of day. I can change the time of day, but if I set it to later in the afternoon, the sun just goes over there. It's like it doesn't do a good job of like crossing the center of the world. But to put it on, I like daylight to build here, so I guess that's as good as that's gonna get there. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so we can cheese this again. We'll just plop these up here. We'll use these floating pieces as a means to get these guys into place then. So we're gonna knock these out so we can build up. Okay. What happened here? Oh, that's part of that. Okay, that's fine. That's that pillar. That's that pillar. Okay. And again, how do we want to work the iron? I think we want the iron to be on the outside. Let's just get rid of that stuff now. Okay. Clear all that out. Go back to building. Regular pieces. My bricks. And we continue on. Flipped on the wrong side. As many mods as there are for this game, there are some that I feel are really... Well, it might not be possible to change the sun in the sky. Then again, I've never looked for a mod that fucks with the sun, so it's really possible if something already exists. Alright, plop down another... How do we want to do this? If we're doing... I feel like we could probably just... do this instead of having to do this every time. I think we can just something like that. Whoops. Right there and here and there. So I don't have to keep doing this. Oh, what time is it? 10:19. I'm missing the light Lordo rays. Let's see here. All right, 20 minutes in. Light. Walking towards Mito, almost there, and Lordo, just leaving Medicine Cave, gets caught with an encounter. Unfortunately, light in Mito now, and Lordo about to pass through the boulder spot. All right. And then we can get rid of this. You see, it's blood red, but it's not going to do anything because structural integrity is disabled. Let's knock these out. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. It's like a Jenga tower. So we're gonna get back to building. It's still that I don't have to keep flipping over to the single piece all the time. We can just keep building up and up and up. Now this takes a long time to do this, but I do like this. It feels like more handcrafted. I don't know. It's kind of a weird way to put it, but again, there are some. Ooh, that's not a great anchor point. What is that? What happened there? Is this correct? Oof. Interesting. It seems to be built out okay right there. Try not to leave too big of gaps in some of these pieces. You know, security reasons. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, there's slightly larger pieces we could be using to build this out with. And it's a little bit faster. but it's less personal, right? It's like I built this. I built this with my own 2 hands on my mouse and my keyboard. It really doesn't take that long. It's kind of relaxing. Listen to the Meadows music. Ooh, that is. What is up with you, buddy? Yeah, weird rocks. Again, they have those 2 odd anchor points where they can anchor to 2 different things. I want them there. They seemingly anchored a little too close. I don't really know what's going on with that. I know you guys are zoomed in a little bit here. Let's see what's happening. Interesting. It probably doesn't matter too much, though. See, the biggest problem is that, oh, that does not anchor, right? All right, well, fuck it. Just put that in there. It doesn't really matter. Whose goose is cooked? I don't know. I'd say if we pull the goose out now, it's gonna be definitely undercooked. So I think the gooses are still cooking. And sorry, I can interact from a distance. Build and chill, baby. Build and chill. Oh. Almost there. Building such megalithic structures, this would not be required. None of it's actually required. Just a video game. Oh, wait, what do we... Wait, what? What did... Oh, I was like, what the fuck happened there? Just anchored wrong. Sorry, if it's hard to see in some sides, it's hard for me to see as well. Because we can only get sunlight on one side of this fucking building. I could put a bunch of torches down on the other side to see it. See, it's looking good, man. It's looking good. I mean, shit. Oh, whoa, whoa. Some of this wall sticks out. It is what it is, man. It's stone, right? It's stone. Natural wouldn't be perfect. Wouldn't be perfect. Please. Please. Yeah, we gotta hope we can anchor this stuff in there properly. when we put the big pillars back, which we're about to. I think we need to redo the... Need to redo this place? Fucking, I can't see shit, dude. Yeah, let me put a bunch of torches down here. Lights. Looking good. Looking good. Now, how do we... Are we going to be able to anchor these back in there? Oh, yes, we are. Beautiful. Wow. Well, man. Yeah, I don't think we're going to build up any higher. I think, if anything, we could do... The question is, how do we even get up here? It's going to be like a spiral internal staircase. Ugh. 10:30, man. We're probably going to have to cook some food. Oh, man, they are in the same room right now. Something happened to Light. Light must have taken a whole bunch of encounters onto P2. Lordo might have had a much better walk. Lordo gets hit by a bot from the dripper. Man, this is good stuff right here. Okay, so if we look at the inside here, let's go to our big chevron floor. Reset the... I think we want to be all the way over. Bro. I don't think it matters. Well, it matters a little bit. There's a big jump there. Fucking made that thing move. Okay. So, we could do regular stairs. We could try to do regular stairs. What am I? Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. So if they're going to come in from the back, maybe we start over here. What does this get us? This gets us... Yeah, that's not great. I'm probably going to want to put down the flooring, not the big floor. But where? Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Shit. Maybe we have to build from the top down. Maybe we should build from the top down. I'd kind of like the staircase to come. We could just like go back and forth, maybe. That's kind of annoying. I think the outside is better, and then we come in. Okay, so let's see this. Just plop something down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna want to be right here in the middle. That's a nice anchor point. Although, in order to get that to happen, we do half pieces. Like that. Then we come back here and do this. And then we can do stairs We can, so wait, we don't want it to be that close to the edge, right? So, there is not a lot of room to work with here. I feel like we want to put regular ladders in here as opposed to the stairs. We didn't really give ourselves a lot of space to work with. It's kind of fine though. And again, if we're gonna have a second tier, hold on. If we think about this for a moment, are we gonna have a second tier? Maybe we don't need a second tier. We're not actually building that tall. I want to build a taller tower by the Black Forest. I don't want this tower to be too gigantic. So I think this is fine right here. I think this is fine. Filled with alligators. Yeah, unfortunately you can't like fill it with water. There's water, but you don't have any control over it. It's the water just exists, and if you're like close to the water here, if we dig down, straight down at this point, we'll hit some water, but you can't actually like build out like you like a, you know, build out a ditch and then fill it with water, unfortunately. What people usually do is they'll do this. So they'll start to fill out, like I have a ditch here, and what they'll do is they'll put these spikes in. God forbid I can fucking find anything. Dude, where are the other spikes? I want the standing spikes. Where are they? Why is this sorting? With this fucking mod sorts things. I wonder if I'd pull this mod, what these categories would look like. Would it be that bad? Because I'll be honest right now, it's kind of hard to find shit. Here, these spikes. And so you just fill, whoops. You just fill your pit with spikes then. And this is ultimately what your moat is then, right? You just put a bunch of deadly spikes down there, right? Oh my god, this fucking... So something like that, right? Yeah, spikes and snakes. I don't know. There aren't any snakes in this. I don't think there are any small snakes in this game. I think there might be a big snake somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. The tower is the same height as the house. The house is just, it's just like, that's a fort. That's a fort, Shetty, that I live on top of. That's a fort. It's a fort. And it's taller, because this is going to be the top floor. It's taller. So if we just fly across, right? This is how tall the tower is. The tower is this tall. Right? No, yeah, that's the problem, is that you can never really build like this in the game unless you just turn on no cost to build, right? Because you'd have to deforest fucking island after island. You'd have to fucking mine everything out of everywhere and just exhaust all the resources. It would be pretty ridiculous, right? That's it's unfortunate that it's like that, but it does bear some realism that it keeps you you know, it keeps you from building stupid shit like this and wasting all of your time. Although, you know, this isn't necessarily a waste of time. This is good stuff right here. All right, so maybe we just do one tier of maybe we can do a lower tier or something. The thing is, when I say all this stuff kind of ends up being built out organically, now I'm feeling like I could have built. No, this is fine. This is fine. Like we could have gone a little bit wider on this, I think. But when we build out, let's build out the first. Not door, not paint. Build this up a little bit here. Am I on the right side? No, I'm not. Well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, sorry, that's not going to be that tall. What are we looking at? What's the Okay. We have that. God damn it. Let me zoom out again. Tree, please. Ooh, that is a big gap right there, son. What is happening? I wonder, can you do a better... Really? See, that's crazy. The one side only wants to anchor. Is there a better fucking anchor point there, dude? No. Wow. So that's just going to have that big gap? Oh, there's no gap there, dude. It looks like there's a giant fucking gap there. So if we build this out... See, we're building this out wrong. This is not right. I should not be on the same... Did I do this wrong? Yeah, we did this... Yep, we did that wrong already. All that time wasted. Ah, okay. We built out the wrong way first. So let's just see what this looks like. I just want to see what the perimeter looks like here. Please, rock. Ooh, is that okay? That might be okay. Now, I'm not really sure we can go across here. I think structurally we have to reinforce these rocks up on this wood here. Rock is heavy, and the game lets you know that. It's hard to build certain ways that you would build with wood. It doesn't really work the same with rock. Or I should say stone. This tree is kind of in our way. It's probably going to have to go. Okay, so... Alright, let's fix this real fast. That's not the right fucking piece. Alright. So let's... I think this is probably fine. Wait, we only have... We have more space in the front. Okay, that's fine. So that might be part of the problem. Now this is like weird. I'm gonna pull this and see if we do this. Like, who really cares? I don't know. I kind of care. Can we get a... Is that better? That's better. It looks kind of weird anyway. But it's all just stone. We might have to build out a little bit further on the backside here, and that's fine. That's fine. We've got ultimately two standard pieces wide because we're cutting off part of the big one and we're showing part of this one as well. What do you think the lore is for this really short tower? It's just meant to be a little watchtower. It's a little watchtower, right? It's a watchtower for there's gonna be a bridge across the water here. So anyone coming in, it's going to be a watchtower. Plus, we're going out to this road is going to go pretty deep. We could build another small little thing across the way. We might, like a little small structure. Nothing like the tower. But the tower. Oh, sorry, we're over here. But the tower is. Who knows? Who knows? After I shut off the stream tonight, we might actually just decide to build more of the tower up. Who knows? Because now it's looking kind of like, it's looking like a kind of a fat tower. It's like, it's like this and then this. You had this idea in mind that it would be more like, something like this. But maybe we should reserve that design for the Black Forest, right? Anyway, it's both going to act as the the lookout for who's coming in, and as well as if we need to hit up enemies that are trying to hide out in these areas. We've got the we put the squeeze on them from this point. We can shoot down, and from right here, we can shoot down. Pincer, baby, pincer. There's no place to hide in this bridge. Bridges. There's no place to hide. So there's your lore. Most of the lore will all be the exact same shit, because I don't have anything else but in my brain except we're building out towers and stuff. Why else would you build out a tower other than just to be like something militaristic or defensive, or maybe offensive, whatever, something warring. Oh, we are not going to build a big wall around the complex, but I was thinking back here. Back here, this is our right. So this is our main area. I was thinking about trying something different with something else I wanted to do here. I want to build a coastal sort of fort here. I want to do something like this with a nice curve to it, and it might just keep going down here. It might be this big structure, and then you can't even see the bottom. But from the pathway perspective, we've got a path coming out here. Whoops. Got a path coming out here that could lead into that structure. We have this path coming out here, which we'll probably have to do some sort of like bend to it, probably something like that. And then if that's the case, we might pull this out a little bit more. I don't know. And this is where we're going to put some turrets. We're going to put some turrets out here. Not that they're going to be in use, but this will be a coastal fortress. That's going to be a big structure. You can see how big that is compared to what the main structure over there looks like. And that's already been a lot of work as it is. So we'll see. We'll see how this ends up looking. This is the next thing I want to tackle, though. Is I kind of want to get the foundation in place to sort of see it and be like, man, this is gonna be fucking crazy. It's crazy. We've got a lot of building to do, Bruce. We've got a lot of building. S-path. Well, I mean, we can do right angles. We could always just we could go up to here, and then here. It might make more sense if you want to have a wall, here against the coast. That might make more sense, Oh yeah, we got a lot of building to do for sure. This is going to be so ridiculous, dude. This is so ridiculous. Oh, I had talked about the zones in this game before. I finally got a mod. There's something called Zone Scouter. It's really cool. And so you can turn on visibly what the zones look like. Are we getting fucking raided, dude? We are. Okay. So you can see what all the zones... So here's the zone that we're in that's loaded. And this is it. This is it. This is all that's loaded. And so here's the zone line, and then boom, we're in this zone, right? So this is the visual for what I'm talking about when we talked zones before. So this one's loaded. This is our main zone. This is the, but you can see kind of how small they are if we actually just drop down to the ground. You can see they're not very big, right? So if you cross the zone line, and now we're in here. So this is, and now we have instances, more pieces are loaded at this point. And, but then we can cross over into this zone, and all these pieces get loaded I don't know how they're not loaded before, but the instance number goes way up than when you enter these zones like this. It might be that this zone and everything that's visible is loaded, and it just kind of shows you what's surrounding the area here. So pretty cool mod. It's there to just help you kind of troubleshoot and figure out if you're, just what zone you might be in, where the zone lines exist. If you want to kind of work your build around that. Not that I took that into consideration at all here. Not that I even know really how to take it into consideration at all. Problem with the walk like that, people are just going to walk across, so you have a nice walk, a dirt path. It's a elevated path. It'll be a wall. It'll be a wall that you can walk on. Similar to these. So all those paths are elevated, and they'll all just be walls that you can walk on, which again are going to be, containing those passages that we'll be able to traverse secretly around. I love my secret passages. The thing is, though, how we're going to do secret passages here, I'm not 100% sure. So, if we're going to, maybe we have two ways to get in here. Sorry, how do we get in here? Oh, I haven't built this out yet. Oh, fuck, we haven't built this out yet. Shit, I haven't built this out yet. I forgot we're gonna have to build out from here. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, we should get to building. Sorry, we're gonna have to break these again. Let's go from the top. Let's not break anything I don't think I should break. So we're gonna break this. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay. We're gonna have to break these. Damn, we fucking broke these already, didn't we? Okay. No. Don't turn off the structural integrity. We will absolutely collapse this entire tower. So, we have to build out all of this. I forgot. So, it's not really that much. But, we have to... Oh, I don't know my UI. This was just to get these in place. I gotta be careful with some of this breaking. Anything out here? No. Again, apologies that Twitch is probably eating the video alive. That's why I always run, whenever we do like higher quality games, I always run the YouTube stream. Aside it. Wow, they're both doing Karok at the same time. Man, Lordo's caught up quite a bit here. Hold on, 49.24, Gem for Light, 49.31 we'll call it, we'll round up. So about 7 seconds difference between them, leaving P4, wow. Big pieces. We're going to build out the rest of this floor. Make sure we do this correctly. Ooh, this is going to be... No, that's fine. I think we can get away with just anchoring from the top. If we don't, we can just break the floor again. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't know how this should be. I feel like I should start from this side. God damn it. Okay. These all good? They look okay. Or do they? No, they don't. What happened here, buddy? FMA. Oof. Okay, so we do want you all the way to the left, I think. Does that mean you're anchored wrong? And these are off by a scotch. Alright, that's better. That's what I was afraid of happening on the other side. That's why we started on this side. But it looks like both sides are susceptible to weirdness. See, now we have that gap there. There's a gap in the boards. Whoops. And all of these, wow. So if we just kind of bring this in here. This is terrible. Why are you like this? Okay, so because part of these floors are covered up by stones, we can probably just do this. Pull off this, pull off this, pull off this, and just redo these. Because the part on the left is not seen at all. Oh, that's disgusting. What the hell? Okay, that's better. Okay. No, you're fucked up too. Why do you do this? What is happening here? I'm sorry. The floors are fine. They're going to operate just fine. We are at no structural penalty for whatever Oh. Wait, what happened here? That's why you're fucked up. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Oh, you pieces of shit. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, yep. I'm seeing the overlap. Okay. All right, floors are good down there. Floors are good. I repeat, floors are good. Okay, well, we can build from the... Let me put some sconces down. Where are we going to plop these sconces? We can move these around. I should probably just put down some standing torches. I try to keep them even, but we'll worry about measurements later. Okay, a little bit more lit down here. Now again, this is going to help us build from the top down. Normally not something you have available to you when building. Probably just do this, this, and this. What is down there? Oh, fuck, I don't want to break the floors again. What is down there? I don't know what's down there. We're going to have to, we are likely going to have to reinforce this somehow from underneath. Fuck me. Hold an all-nighter build party. Oh, man. This is going to be a little annoying. Man, I have to hope that this shit is anchoring nicely. Are we here? Oh. This is wrong. We're coming out to... on the wrong side. We're coming out to here. Holy shit! Oh, we can't afford that. What the? Wait, what did I do? How is this? This wall ends here. Oh, we are okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, I thought we were further out than we were. I guess we're scotch further out. Like, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Just build the goddamn tower and shut the fuck up. So that's where you need to be. Well, let me turn on the culling clipping. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I mean, once we get the first set of stones in, we'll have an idea what the fuck we're doing, right? Okay, so we can see that above us, dude. I don't know why I've been blind to that. We literally see what's above us. Wow, I am missing. Dude, they are just flying here. Light is now behind Lordo. Okay. A little awkward to build in this way, but it is what it is. Do this all the way around. We thought we were done. Thought we were done. Listen to the Meadows music. Yeah, this is my mistake. I didn't realize that we were, please. That can go away. It's kind of weird to build in that direction. Kind of based on where the anchor of the rock is. The stone. Yeah, you gotta remind me not to turn these, not turn the structural integrity back on until we fucking figure out how to, support this from underneath. I mean, we could build all the way to the ground, and maybe we have to. And in that case, why the fuck did we put the pillars in there? Why did we put the pillars in there? What was I doing? Those pillars are not necessary, dude. Those big pillars, we can just fucking build rocks, dude. We can just lay down some stone. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that. So we may have to build all the way to the ground. Hello? Oh, you're not going to fucking anchor correctly. Why, though? Why don't you want to anchor correctly? Okay, I think I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have broke that rock. No. Bro. Gob's here. Good Z2R mod, that's right. It's 3D immersive high roll. We are currently building out a palace. So, who said it? Someone said Unreal Engine. I can't even imagine how you told people you were rating over. Like, he's playing Valheim. I'm gonna go see what this weird shit is that he's doing. It's like adult Minecraft. And it is. It absolutely is. It's a raid, dude. I don't know how much longer we're going to be live, but we're here now. Oh, God. Yeah, see, we're going to have to break this out. So we just put these fucking floors in place, and I screwed up the build, so we have to, build backwards now. I'm an idiot, so here we are. Can I get it in there? Nice, okay. Yeah, I'm an idiot, so... I built from the middle section up, and then I'm like, wait, how are we supporting this from down below? So now I have to build down. We thought we were done. Here we are doing this again. We may just cheese the bottom section because I don't want to build all this up to the bottom. So we may just cheese this. Not cheese it, but just build it slightly differently. With the big pieces. Anyway, how was the weekly? Did you dominate? I assume yes. Why did I put this rock here? Is this just gonna work? Oh, you're gonna work for me. Nice. Yeah, we can get rid of these giant stone trash. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, RP said it. Unreal Engine Z2R. We're talking about Ocarina of Time and Unreal Engine 5 at some point. The problem, like, those, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, that's not even how this is supposed to be done. Fuck me. Get rid of these floors. I gotta see in here better. Like, games tend to have, like, a certain feel to them, right? Like, their soul. If they weren't... Oh, that's so nasty. Can we not... There's this big gap in there. This fucking anchor point is, like... I don't know why it is this weird anchor point. Sorry, I know this is super jarring. It's not... It's a stupid... I'm stupid, and this is stupid, so... I fucked this up, but it is what it is. We just have to do this for another moment. Just this bottom row. Oh, bro. Anyway, games have like a certain feel to them, their soul or whatever. And it's like, the moment you put WoW into Unreal Engine, it's like, yeah, things look kind of cool, but it's like, yeah, the game loses kind of what makes it the game. It just looks like a generic fucking... I'm glad the anchor points are a little weird on this. Come on, it's fucking fly speed. All right, great. So now we're gonna... can we kill these off? We're gonna put down the big boys. We're gonna lay down some big boys here. These big pieces. Whew. Oh, we missed... How did we miss a piece? Dude, hold up. Hold up. Pump that bass. There, okay. We're good. Now there's our tower, internally. All right. So we got to get these big pieces down. And we need to do that. Oh, it's not going to anchor correctly. We got to go from underneath. Now, how do we do this? These are kind of hard to anchor because they have a very fucking particular area they need to be anchored into. So we'll just fill in the gaps. We can't... Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, please zoom in. This is... You would normally lay these down first. Let me tell you. Let me tell you a thing or two about building a Valheim. You would want to lay these down first. Is that... Oh my god. I apologize. If this is hard to look at, trust me, I'm not... This is not exciting. Ooh, look at this little secret passage in here. Secret fucking passages. I love this game though. Alright, so that's fine. We'll just... Okay. Destroy the pillar. Alright, so now we've got... I wonder if this will hold. I wonder if we can just... Alright, get out of fly mode, goddammit. Here we go. We've got our little under the floor area over here. Secret tunnels. Secret tunnels. That leads nowhere. Oh, you know what? Let me check the hidden. Oh, it's... Dude, the wheels, please, wheels, cooperate. Oh, there are stone. Hidden stone door 3. Oh, nice. Nice, dude. It looks different, though. It looks different than the rest of the stone, which is the problem when you're building with different materials. Secret stone door. Okay. We got... All right, there's some possibility for some secret doors over here. I like that. I like that. We will revisit that at a better time. All right, so now... Flooring is the least of our worries, I think, at the moment. We need to make sure... So we should probably turn this on, turn on structural integrity and see if things hold. Whoops. Don't, sorry, no. All right, so we're gonna turn on structural integrity. Whoops. Heal yourself. Let's eat another bite if we can. We cannot. Um, sorry, I got to check in on this race here. I don't know what's happening. Lordo in the lead. Okay. Let's turn the system on and hope for the best. I have a feeling there might be some problems. Where the fuck is the wear and tear? I'm afraid to turn this on. I feel like... You know what? Let's not turn this on yet. Hold on. Quick bathroom break. We're going to reinforce this with iron before we turn this on. We have to do that. So just listen to the Meadows vibes and be... Man, the water in this streaming machine is about to get a little too warm. 33C. Man, that's pretty warm. Currently 81.5 degrees Fahrenheit in here. Okay, so what was I gonna... Oh, we're gonna put iron on these. Okay, come down to the ground again. Do we keep the... We got rid of the pillars all the way around? Please go to the hammer. Okay, I think we're done with the pillars all the way around. That's fine. We might have to raise this up just a scotch. Let's, are you flying still? Yeah. Let's, what the fuck? Oh. Interesting. I don't know how to use this tool. We've got to upgrade it. Okay, that's... Make sure we're nice and even all the way around. That a bit. Okay, get the iron out. Lord, we're going to be first into GP. light. Gonna be at 45. Sorry. We want beams. I hate that this search box is over my shit. So we're gonna just slap some iron down in here. I can figure out how to get it anchored to this. Yeah. Around the corners. Now, fancy mod just takes care of the anchoring for us. Please get that shit out of the way. I need to screw that up. No, I think we're good. Okay. These go away for it. Okay. Matters. Okay, now we got to go up. Oh. Keep going up? Is that fucked up? Why would you anchor like that? No, what are you doing? Interesting, there's... Oh, we can get rid of this big pillar. Get rid of that. Oh, wow, this is all fucked up. Is it all fucked in here? Maybe it's just the iron. Giving it a weird shadow. Get rid of that. Hold on. They're in the Beacula room. Light's getting beat up by Beacula. Can't tell how much health Lordo has. Builder biddies. Bruce the Builder Wayne. 125 bits. Thanks, dude. Hold on, I'm watching out of my other screen here. I'm watching the last of this Z2R All Keys race. Between Light and Lordo. Lordo's got to pause for a moment on this bird. Oh, Light is taking damage. Oh, a lot of damage from that guy. Okay, get rid of this pillar. Okay, so we should be good to turn on structural integrity. And then, you know, Sam Jackson. Oh, no. Sam Jackson in Jurassic Park is like, hold on to your butts. Like, should this hold? Well, theoretically, yes. All right. Lordo walking into Thunderbird. Doing a phenomenal job there. Lordo having a phenomenal Thunderbird. Bad key grab. I don't think they're going to be on the Darkling fight at the same time, but Lordo's going to have to get trolled in order for Light to win this. What am I looking at? Disable structural integrity system off. We're looking at these top pieces. As long as these top pieces are green, we're good. But they're going to take a moment to build. Like, it has to calculate a bunch of stuff. Throwing the G's here. Wait, what just happened? Wait, what just happened? They might have to frame count this. The race time says they both finished with a 1:16:23. Hold on, let's tune in.
I think, yeah, I mean, it's always a little bit of discrepancy, but I think Lordo got that personally.
I really think it's within a half a second.
Wow.
I think it might even be closer.
Yeah. Yeah. I think,
someone will get on that, I'm sure. Someone that knows how to do that, right?
Yeah, Rep does. I think Enos is capable too. Our holy Lord and Savior restreamer.
Wow, what a race. I mean, that pretty much was tied from what, like P3-ish? I don't remember when they synced back up. Maybe even earlier than that. They were just within really like 10, 15 seconds the whole time.
Well, they're figuring that out. Looks like our structural integrity is good.
Oh, wow.
At worst, 16%, which is still plenty.
I don't know about you, but I'm praying for an exact.
Oh, we gotta hold on. I gotta get rid of this pillar. And we got rid of these pillars.
For a run it back.
Yeah. What would we do? Would we do like 10 magic caves to see who gets the most bags?
Yeah, see, that doesn't hurt stability. It doesn't help it or hurt it. It doesn't do anything.
This is like regular season hockey, dude. We gotta do like the shootout or something. No.
Oh my god.
Ghost Runner on second.
Oh god, hell.
Yeah, start the run from exiting Rebo's room in P3. Just do second half. Morning. Who there?
I can barely hear these guys.
It's Lordo, but I can't hear him.
Anyway.
Yeah, we don't hear you.
Well, I kind of want to listen while they frame count it out. Anyway, looks like we're good. The wood, anytime there's wood on stone or on iron, it automatically becomes foundation. So as long as you can get stuff up there, as long as you can keep all this solid and structurally sound, you're good. So this is good.
Had some very rough segments, but I mean,
there was just so much overworld shit out of my control there too. And then it's like the ones that were like in my control, I just messed up by a frame, which was just river monsters.
Potty mouth light.
Yeah. It's always rough getting.
So no swearing channel. Thank you.
Counter on that space.
Well, I paused on the right frame. I lost a frame on the wall.
Right, so let's here's what I also like to do. So let's take this.
Yeah. So I had this.
I like to take these big pieces of wood
turn the corner fast
and
I trolled that so hard.
Ultimately snap them in place so that it doesn't look like there's just like this raw iron.
I think the cool thing is it's a close race.
Okay, that's not how the fuck you do that, dude.
That's cool.
It's just kind of a decorative thing.
This is one of the closest finish I've ever seen, dude. I think.
Where it's just gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be like down here.
That's what I thought initially, but Lordo's stream on my latency was
that
like
too low?
2.2 and yours was like 1.7. So I'm like, I don't know, like light.
Okay,
I probably just done early or something though.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, wouldn't I guess?
Beautiful. Okay, perfect.
That would put Lordo
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. If mine's lower, he probably beat me.
We could probably just.
Not a full.
That's what I think too, but definitely worth the frame count.
Yeah, you can if you want, but yeah.
I think other people are on it.
Yeah. No, I know I lost, but it's okay. It's like it's apparent that I lost that one. He was like way ahead going into GP.
Yeah, were you
try to get the wood to kind of
okay
sink in there a little
I was
bit.
gonna take a death in P5, but I was like, fuck, my XP is so low. I have to actually kill this guy.
Yeah. Wait, which guy?
I was hoping to get a Mago kill by the time I got to the P5 death abuse. And
World saving?
That death abuse. I got you. Yeah.
Sorry, sure the video's falling apart as I fly around in this tiny little corridor.
Because I want to take all death abuses because I was so behind.
So go down to the bottom.
Yeah. Lordo,
we're just prettying it up. We're framing out the wood.
Trying to speak.
Lordo got a crazy electronic setup.
Is that good?
It's like trying to troubleshoot.
That is good.
20 different
So,
things.
so now, come out here, right? It looks
GG's,
a bit more professionalism. We got the wood. Kind of bordering the stone like that.
Fun.
I love that. I love that look.
It was really frustrating. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It unfortunately became very frustrating.
Sure, but
1 minute in, I was like, that just shouldn't happen.
I know the feeling, man. It's
the hit on the louder.
All right.
Yeah,
What's
I
up,
bumped my
guys?
head on the ceiling.
I've got the frame count. The
Yeah.
difference is 0.4 seconds,
Yeah.
and Lordo won
Wow.
Yeah.
by 0.4.
What a race.
Wow.
0.4 seconds.
Doesn't get any
GG.
better
Lordo
than
won.
that.
Half a second. That's
For the
crazy.
crowd, anyway. Sorry
For the
for you, Light. Yeah, sorry, Light.
No, it's okay.
I mean,
It's-
everyone. There has to be a winner. There has to be a loser. That's life.
no, I'm happy Lordo won. It's more like I'm just so disappointed in the run itself.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I get it. Absolutely. Yeah,
To me, if
right.
Lordo
All right.
wins, everybody wins because that means he's gonna keep doing like attempts, and I want to see.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Because I was gonna play no matter what. I'm gonna play after this run anyway.
Yeah.
so
Now we get more Lordo streams.
that's really all it is to me.
Yeah. Light seeing the bigger picture of things.
Yeah, Lordo 116.20,
I was thinking about that before the race,
633,
I'm like, it's win-win.
and Light
Yeah.
116.21.033.
But no, it's just one of those things. You just perform so poorly, and it's just frustrating. Well, it's
Crazy.
like, dude, of course I get fucking hoed on every goddamn walk in this game in a race. It never happens in runs, like in PB attempts. You can't
Okay,
get
I'm going to close
yourself
this down.
ready
GG's to the runners.
perfectly start L's.
Amazing finish. Oh, Shaddy's live. What's Shaddy doing? Late night modern gaming. He couldn't handle any more of the tower. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish we had done this a little bit differently. It's too late now. We're learning. We're learning as we build with stone. We're learning. So that's that. So how are we going to build this out now? We need to, this is the basement, which is, we're going to be here. Fuck, where are we? Yeah, we're going to be, no, we're going to be here. Just knock out a fucking, or don't knock anything out. Let's do this first. No, what are you doing? Okay, don't fuck up the floor. My God, dude. This is going to be messed up. Yeah. We're going to have to come from here to lock it in. Oh, but it's not locking in correctly, is it? Dude, please just shut this off. Yeah, it's fucked up. Sorry. I struggle with the build menu constantly. It's just a me thing. Let's assume that's proper. Yep. Okay, I can probably zoom in a little bit more here. Okay, we got floors in place. Probably want that anchor point. Is there another anchor point for me to choose? They're so close. I think we can just go with that. It's probably fine. Okay. 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 Oh, we're probably going to anchor from here. This one moves. Okay. Floor's looking good. Have you seen a better looking floor before? So this might be the best way to enter. It may actually be the best way to enter here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. Okay. The way these fucking floors move, dude. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so here we need stairs going up. Where do these stairs go? They go up. All right, so we could try this with regular stairs. What is this? Oh, that's the next floor, right? So we could try this with regular stairs. I have a feeling we're going to run into a problem with just the height at which they move, the height at which they raise us up. We could go here. I kind of like. Okay, so this is going to be a real slow. Let's just use. We have floors instead. I'm just going to use this floor, and we'll worry about the chevron floor later. Let's go back to fly mode. Yeah, we're only going to get. Is this going to get above the? Okay, this is currently working. I like using stairs better than ladders. The ladders, they're great for tight spaces, but man, they can be a little annoying to work with. Okay, so there's a floor here, and that means, what does that mean? That means this is going to be some sort of doorway or something. And then from here, where do we want to go? You know, I think we'll be okay. We could probably just leave that as a doorway, right? Like if we just... or we'll put the doorway here, I guess. Shit. We could have a little walkway in here. Do we want a little walkway? If we do a little walkway in here. See, again, I'm sorry. Lore, it's like if you have a tower, it'd be really easy to just kind of capture the tower if you could just block one door, right? If you could just block one entrance and exit, and that's all you've got, then you're going to have an easier time like storming the tower and killing the men inside. But if you have multiple ways to get in and out, well, then it's more difficult to cover all those areas, right? So it's like, honestly, we could put two different sets of stairs in here. We could do the same thing on the ground floor and just go, no, we can't. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, yes, we can. We can go from there and then up here. Would that work? Hold on. Let me just see this. Well, what the hell? Oh, I'm in the wrong category. It's meant to be a tight area, so I think we'll survive. We can probably just build this out without the Come on, mate. What? Oh, look at the wrong thing for anchoring points. Okay, so there's that. So that does come up here as well. Let's get rid of that then. And so Yeah, we could actually have a full floor in here, I think. Yeah, that works, right? I mean, is this bad to walk around on? Is there not enough? No, we're okay. We're gonna get rid of these. Don't worry. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This works. Okay. Yeah, we got to fix up the floors in here. We probably do the floors a little differently. Maybe not. But then if we're here, let's go back to flying. Let's come in here, and then we're looking at, like, if we just slap that down, if we just pretend we've got some flooring in here. So presumably we'd start here. Is that too awkward? I think we should be okay. It's a tight tower, right? It's a tight tower. So again, if we're here, here, then we can start going up from here. Okay, let's try it. Dude, are you not anchoring, right? You know what? I'm gonna put the floor down because now I'm a little afraid that that's not gonna anchor correctly. All right, so up 3. Where's the other one start from? It starts from here. So okay, we'll have to build this out. I don't know. I can't just look at this and know. Is this too close? This might be too close, dude. Like you might have to come from. That might be too close. Hold on. Oh, no, it's going to be... Wow, that is fine. That's fine. It's a little shitty for the camera. That's fine, though. But if you're, that works. Wow. Okay. I'm excited. Sorry. Oh, my bad. My bad. That's total fuck me. My bad. Yeah, I muted the other. I shut down the other stream. I didn't. My bad. Music. Looks like. Sort of a mock-up build. We're just trying to make sure that this works. These internal staircases. No, that's correct. Is that correct? Looks like it's crooked. Okay, well. How can we meet up in the middle, though? If I can go... Okay, so if we go... God damn it. Here and here, we can just meet up at this height across. Why? Is this too complicated? Are we overcomplicating this? I don't want them to come up on the edge. I want them to come up somewhere in the middle. If we come together here... So now we have that, and now what the fuck do we do with that, though? Maybe we just have them come up on the fucking edges. It's probably fine. Actually, we're gonna have a big fire in the middle, so yeah, we can't have them come up in the middle. What am I thinking, folks? You gotta have a big fire, like a lighthouse. Except, not really a lighthouse. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I hope I didn't screw this up down below. Wait. God. In all honesty, we could probably build up a little bit higher after we get these guys out here. What? Why is there 2 anchors there? Did I fuck something up? Hold on. Oh. Okay. That's hot. Let's just slap this down. God, why? He wants to anchor to the stone and the stairs. There's 2 anchor points there. Yeah, see, that's not going to work, so you have to keep... Maybe we build out a little bit. Maybe we build out a little bit. Because we need to kind of keep some of this clear. So let's just walk this. Let's just walk this and see what this is like. Back down to the bottom. So we come in and we've got... Oh, we never put the fucking flooring in here. It's a little fucked up, but it's fine. Alright, so we walk in. Wild, dude. Oh, this game, dude. This game's a lot of fun. Oh, that's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Oh, whatever. Yeah, we gotta redo some of the flooring here, but that works. That works. Yeah, this works, man. Let me get up out here. Outstanding, man. Outstanding. Yeah, scary stuff out here. We're definitely going to plop something down and think about what we're doing. I wonder, seeing as we have structural integrity turned on, what happens if we just slap down a big slab of rock? I need you to anchor. Is it even going to hold? Yes. Okay. I wish I could get a better fucking anchor point here. How do I do that? Yeah, this is... Ooh. Oh, this... There's no way. That looks fucking ridiculous anyway. I would not put stone out that far into an overhang. We could just work with regular stone floor then, I guess. We're on the floor. Where's the stone floor? 2x2. So, okay, we could actually... Oh, this anchor point sucks. There we go, that's better. That. This is not... safe? I don't know. I'll revisit these anchor points later. I just want to put this in place to see what this looks like. Some of these are kind of wacko. No, what are you doing? Okay. Is that iron, dude? That iron... We should build up that iron a little bit more, I think. Wow, I can't believe... So we get rid of this wood floor, and we get rid of that wood floor. And we'll bring it up another step to there. Okay. And now, because this is fucking stone, we can do an overhang. We can pop out the big pieces like this. Okay, I see it. There's a problem there. Whatever. Right? And this will just hold. And again, we're gonna bring the iron up higher as well. But yeah, no, this is You can see, again, once again, just give me a hammer to look at these pieces. Whenever the wood touches the stone, you get foundation. But you can't build off the wood. So like there's not like a trick where you go like, oh, I build up so high on stone, and then I put down a bunch of wood, and the wood is blue, and I'll build off the wood. No, that doesn't work. Like if I plop down some big pillar here, it might hold only because of the iron and the stone in place, but you can't like get more height out of this. Like this is as high as this would be, even over here. This is as strong as it would be. Although it might be a little different based on where the iron is. Yeah, okay, so that's 12 and this is 10. But still, there's no like loophole trick to where you just build up and then get like foundation pieces on the wood and you build off the wood. It doesn't work like that. This is pretty cool. The tower is getting taller. I'm glad we didn't build up as high as, like, this is fucking, dude, you can cannonball off of this. Don't catch the fucking corner of that rock down there. Dude, this is amazing. This game, dude. This game, I tell you. This game, man. I can't wait to play it for real, because we're actually going to be doing stuff. When we play it for real, and again, that's going to be probably a few weeks from now. We've still got other stuff to do. I have to, man, you know what, I'll be honest. I think I'm just going to pull the trigger on a fucking GPU tonight, dude. I think we're going to pull the trigger on a fucking GPU tonight. Is Reactor here? Bruce here? Pull the trigger. I gotta get a sweatshirt on. If I can find it. Oh, it's up here. We're chilly, man. We're chilly. Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of scary because the GPU is pricey, but we need more VRAM, and we need to get this new computer put together. Oh my god, what are we doing? Let me shut this off real fast. I'm gonna kill this off real fast so I can go look at some stuff. What am I doing with my life, dude? This is so expensive. It's okay. No, it's not. It might not be okay. That's the thing. Might not be okay. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so this is pretty hot though, man. I like this. This is good stuff. This fucking staircase, these internal staircases, dude. How crazy. How crazy. Oh, we can put down here. We've got cool shit like an elevator. We got a big ass elevator in here. I like these elevators. I want to try to find a use for these elevators somewhere. Where they elevator here. Tall elevator. Is this even gonna hold? This might not even hold. Okay. It's like this big fucking crane, dude. This giant piece of machinery that you just too bad we can't fit one of these inside the tower. Almost. And this is another mod too. There's no elevators. I don't think there are any elevators in this game, like by default. Weird. Okay, well, sometimes it's fun to just run around. Oh, I'm out of food. There we go. Yeah, this is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. We got other like little paths to build out and stuff like that. We're just focusing on the main structures at the moment. Frame rate starting to drop a little below 30. It's never going to recover. It's never going to recover. We're pushing this thing hard. We got to build out our other little dock over here. This stuff's cool, man. It just takes forever to fucking put it together. But again, a lot of this is like figuring it out as I go, and having not worked with stone and iron before, I really wasn't sure what I could do and how to make things look a certain way. I have a feeling that this is going to be like the next stage of my building understanding. And most of my buildings will look like this for a while. But that's fine. Yeah, when we actually play this game, I forgot we were talking about that. When we actually play this game, there's not a lot of building you do. You build little homes and houses and things along the way so that you have a place to stay throughout your journey, but you keep kind of moving. That's not to say you don't need sort of a bigger, tougher structure in some of the biomes, because some of the biomes they get pretty tough. There's some really tough stuff to fight. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun in this game, though, man. It's I hope we do. I hope we do whenever it's time to actually play. Oh, what did I get here? Oh shit! My 5-stream streak has got to be saved on Light's channel within 24 hours. I don't know, man. I just like looking down at this stuff and be like, I built this. I put it together. It looks kind of nice. Looks kind of nice. Looks kind of nice. Again, all organic, man. We didn't really plan it out. Like you plan out that loose. Oh, look at those waves. Look at those waves. The water's rising. Water's rising. You kind of plan things out a little bit. Just a loose, like, all right, well, there's going to be a walkway here, and there's going to be a dock. You know, you plan that shit out. But you know, I built a few of these things out a few times. Not like fully built and like they tore them down, but it was just like, you know, like over here, you just start with like you just plop down a few sets of pieces of wood, and you're like, well, how big should this be, right? How many people do you think would be standing here? Again, I'm thinking a little too much into it, right? There are no people that will be standing here. I get that, but you know, if you were to build something out like that, where people, if you're playing, pretend we're playing like City Skylines, except in Valheim, right? We're just gonna pretend there are people here that are like using this shit. Whereas in City Skylines, you would think the same way, like, what route are people taking in traffic? Who's gonna be on the tram? Who's gonna be on the fucking subway? Shit like that, right? But in those games, people actually, like little, you know, units, agents, whatever you want to call them, are actually using those services. Unlike here, where this boat is gonna fucking sit here forever, and no one's gonna use it. I could use it, but we're not gonna go sailing the seas. I'll sail the seas when we actually play the game for real. But the thing is, it's tough. It's like, I think we're gonna play the game. We'll revisit these thoughts again at a later point in time. But I think we play the game. Oh, let me shut this off. I think we're gonna play the game mostly vanilla, some small quality of life mods, no crazy building mods or anything like that. Just so we can get a feel for the game. See, here's the problem. We're gonna get to the Black Forest, and I'm gonna want to build. Just let's go to the Black Forest now. We can here. We get some Black Forest music. And the Black Forest is fucking gorgeous too, dude. Like, let's go find something over here. Change the time of day. This music is so good too, man. I can just sit here and for me, the Black Forest is a lot more fun to build in because, again, from like I'm sorry, I say it a lot, from a lore perspective, like the Meadows is that innocent, easier, less threatening starting zone. That's not to say that the Meadows doesn't get more dangerous as you progress through the game, but you generally don't find yourself in the Meadows. I would assume you don't find yourself in the Meadows all that often after you start to progress, because you move from biome to biome to biome as sort of stages in the game. With the Black Forest, it's the second biome that you progress through, and the enemies in here are way tougher than anything in the Meadows. There's you meet some of the biggest, strongest enemies very early on in this biome, and it's a fucking rude awakening, fighting some of the enemies that are found in this biome, and that's why I really like to build. I like to think more about the Black Forest being more like the frontier, where the Meadows is like friendly, smaller villages, like the fucking fortress and shit we're building out over there. A complete waste lore-wise. Like, it's not going to be. You would probably not have anything that crazy in the Meadows, right? There's just no point. You can have those bridges and everything. That's fine. But I know, I get it. I'm talking like a crazy person, but just, from just loving to build in this game, you build in the Black Forest, and you've got these fucking towering trees, man. These it's just gorgeous. It's just so gorgeous to build in here. It's great setting. It's very shaded. We saw that the Meadows is very wide open. Not that you can't cut down the trees, of course, but sort of build sort of a network of like higher up walkways that kind of stay off the ground, so that you don't have to deal with all the enemies that are on the ground. That can be kind of scary. But when we play the game for real, I'm gonna be so tempted to like build in some areas, and I'm gonna have to like stop myself from wanting to build there. We just gotta keep moving. I don't want to rush through the game, but I do want to do a second playthrough where we do a lot of building. I think I want to do a playthrough solo, just to experience it from solo perspective, and then do a semi-open server, like an invite-only type of server, where it's not open like to the public, to everyone, but once we start to get some crazy builds going on, just invite people on. The problem with inviting people on is that when you have this giant long list of mods, like all these are the mods. Okay, then they're not all installed. Let me do this. Exclude, disabled. Okay, so these are all the mods we have enabled. It's still quite a bit of mods. There's still quite a bit of mods here. Quite a few mods that are installed. And these take a toll on people's, they take some resource power to use. They take some processing power to use. And I'm sure the vanilla game runs a lot smoother than a modded game once you start to build very large structures and whatnot. So I feel you're gonna have to figure something out here, like which ones we can maybe ditch, so that people don't have to install 4,000 mods to join the server. I don't know. There's also a possibility that we're thinking very far out in advance, but we just maybe cut these down very heavily. I don't know. I definitely want again, I don't know what the vanilla progression feels like beyond Black Forest, or even to the end of Black Forest. I don't know what the end of Black Forest feels like, but I feel like if we do things with other people, when you play with more people, it's almost like an action RPG, where when you jump in with a party onto a map, the enemies are just stronger. And that's what happens here as well. The enemies get stronger when you play with other people. As long as they're within a certain distance, you can set that distance. Like right now, I think it's 200 meters. If you have other people within 200 meters of you, the enemies are stronger. And that's like per person, it scales up. I don't know if that happens in real time though, like in ARPG. I don't know if that happens. Again, I've never. I played this with Crumb and Supernova like many years ago, but we did not. We were totally clueless. Had no idea what the fuck was going on. No idea that scaling existed, if it even existed, and how it existed back then. I don't know. So I don't know. Torstal might know more. But yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun with this game. Hoping the new computer is not. Sorry, we should be in Valheim here, in the Black Forest as we just walk around. I don't have a first-person mode. There is a first-person mode mod, but I don't have one installed. With this gorgeous fucking forest, dude. Now, some of the biomes later, you know, as you progress through the game, they get more difficult, so they get more like. They're not as pretty, right? You know, you don't go to fucking hell, and you're like, oh man, look at this garden. Look at this fucking gorgeous garden that Satan's got. You know, it's you know, things get crazier. So yeah, this game is with the, again, just to anyone out there who's just kind of lurking. This is with the HD mod. This is with Willy Box HD mod. It's a little dark on the screen. It looks like maybe. I'm gonna turn on like here's the. Just a fucking, let's see if I can turn on, what's the time of day? 0.3? This is morning. This is morning. Sun rays coming through. The I always fucking, this word, crepusculant rays. Crepuscular. It might work both ways. Just this game is so fucking, it is, dude. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, it got a little chilly. We had to open the balcony door because the machines were getting pretty warm. Valheim, the two things. First of all, Valheim really heats this room up because it really pushes both the GPU and CPU with the HD mods on. And then because we're streaming, oh, look at this guy. We've got here we can see some of the creatures out here. They're upgrades from the Greylings. The guy's got glowing eyes out there. But we're also streaming to YouTube as well, right? So we're doing Twitch and YouTube streaming, and so that's putting a lot of work on the secondary machine. And so both of them running like this. These guys can't see me. Hopefully it's not too dark. I can never tell really how dark the stream is versus the brightness on my screen. Come on, dude, look at me. These guys really aren't that tough. Well, I mean, I guess if there's a brute, there could be a brute. Those guys can be pretty tough. But there's some tougher enemies out here. These are the weakest enemies in the Black Forest. Let's go to like sunset. Sometimes the sunset. 6, 6, 9, 6, 8. Where's the sun setting? Sun setting's over here. Man, I can't get the sometimes you get these gorgeous colors. This is sunset. I can't get the color. Oh, that's okay. There you go. That's kind of it, though. It's like you get this mix of the orange sun setting in one direction, and then because the lighting in this game is great, you look behind you, and it's this. It's you're like, okay, the sun is setting, dude. You're in this you're deep in this thick forest, and it's just like, oof, the sun is setting, and you need to get the fuck out of here because. As the day and night cycle happens, things get tougher at night. Things are creepier at night. I will be playing with the torch mod that allows my torch to actually do some fucking real work. The base vanilla torch in this game sucks, I think. And so I use a torch mod to make the torch more useful. Otherwise, it's kind of stupid. 150 biddies, GPU fund. Appreciate it, Bruce. We're going to try... Oh, God. I'm afraid to make a move without hearing back about something. So, because GPUs are expensive. GPUs are very expensive, but I'd love to have more video RAM. I would definitely love to have more video RAM, and I'd like to see how this game runs. I mean, we're not just buying a GPU for this game. We're buying a GPU so we can multi-box better. We can do a lot more stuff, just better. Brightness is fine? Okay. Yeah, this game is... My torch is probably going to run out here in a second. I think it was already low to begin with, but let's just walk around. Game's so good, man. And then, you know, we have a dev command enabled right now. So we're just setting a time of day. The sun isn't actually moving at the moment. The time isn't actually showing. But when you play the game for real, the actual day-night cycle happens. And so you don't want to get caught out in, you know, the dark without a torch and shit like that. So there are survival aspects to this game for sure. It gets a little crazy if you lose your way, or you go out too far and it's too dark. You're just like, fuck, where am I? Because then all of a sudden, it's the middle of the night, and when you turn off your torch, it's pitch fucking black. You can't see if you don't have a torch, man. You can look up at the sky, but otherwise you can't see shit, dude. You're gonna need that torch out here. Yeah, good stuff, man. Someone in China is making a 96 gig 5090. There's a 96 gig Blackwell Pro chip, but GPU, but it's clearly extremely expensive. I would buy, like, but see, I can't imagine that's gonna be like. I mean, that would be tempting, but like, you would never. You know, you'd never have any warranty service on that, and buying it from China, especially so, I'm sure they'll be like, oh, gee, just sign it back to us. We'll do warranty. And maybe they do mean that, but it's like, I can't even imagine what the nightmare of trying to send something to China and then get it shipped back. It's just like, who knows? Who knows? You know, they might, I don't even know if they seize things like that in customs. I don't know. But I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I'd love a 48 gig VRAM GPU. I'd love 48 gigs, but unfortunately, not currently available. Oh, there goes my torch. Let's. Can we get one? There we go. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. 0.2. Kill that off. Where's our sun gonna rise? 2.5. It's morning. Oh, this game is gorgeous, man. All right, so we'll go to 0.3. Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna play the one of the mods I'm gonna use is is it's another. Oh no, it's not. Okay. All right, here's the coast. All right, we're out of the Black Forest, but it's morning. Morning in the meadows. Let's get down here. There we go. Okay. It is, man. You can take a screenshot and put this as your wallpaper, man. This is good stuff in this game. Someone will buy it and use it to make real-time porn video generation, like deepfakes on a 5090. Oh, we are sliding down. We're sliding down the slope. Why we're like moving. Yeah, so at this point, I think we're going to call it, folks. It is midnight, and I do have to eat some more food. Streaming to their VR headset. Could always just buy it and play Valheim with it. That would be crazy. So I could just sit here and listen to this fucking music all day long, man. Yeah, we can go say hello to Shaddy. Shaddy's doing some modern gaming. think he's trying to finish that Claire Expedition game, or is this something different he's doing now? God forbid Shaddy actually labels his streams with the games he's playing, other than Zelda 1. Even in Zelda 1, he doesn't label it properly. I think he's playing the same game. Yeah, he is. Well, I'm gonna give a shout out to Shaddy, but we're not gonna raid because it's gonna be a raid. I want to kind of just slide in incognito. I'm gonna be over there, but I'm gonna go make some pizza and watch some YouTube videos and probably call it a night. Maybe I'll watch a movie or something. Got to take a shower and maybe watch a movie, chill out. I got to do some work tomorrow. Although I want to be on later in the day, try to get the work done earlier in the day. Be on later in the day. Probably not Valheim, probably back to Rando. I want to check out the new SMB3R features that are out there. Macobra has put in something called goals. So it seems like custom goals that you can set in the game, which is pretty fucking interesting, I think. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Other than that, I don't think... What else do I have to do? I do have to... Oh, I have to schedule maintenance coming over to fix my fucking light. I gotta sign my new lease. Shit. Okay, I gotta sign my new lease. I don't know if we're watching a movie tonight. I gotta sign my lease. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. 8-hour stream. Holy shit. 8 hours. I wanted to work out during this as well. We're not going to get any workout in, unfortunately. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay. Good to go. Well, we will return at some point in the future, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Valheim. Gorgeous game. Willy Box HD Valheim. Hard to play without it. Man. With that said, thanks for the biddies. Bruce, anybody else? I think might have just been Bruce biddies today. Any subs, any follows? I don't know what happened there, but yeah, we're gonna go get something to eat. Stay frosty, folks. We'll see you in the